Okay, before my mouse dies again, we're doing. Oh, did I turn captions on? If I didn't, I'll run it. I'll pay for captions afterwards. If you are new, we've covered Jessie Lee Ward for quite a long time, even before the Columbia fiasco. And now we will be watching her in another live. Now, let me qualify what I'm about to say with this. Normally, I do not edit things down. This one, I had to for my mental health. If you want to watch the live yourself, it's still on Facebook in its full glory. I took out counting. I took out telling us what ketones are for 90 million times. I took out, what else? That's about it. So I shaved off over an hour of footage. Thank you. And if you hate my sprinkle headband, you can keep that to yourself. If you love it, greetings. I like backwards hats and sprinkle headbands, so we're here for this. Hello, Sky. Let me play the intro, the disclaimer, the please don't slap us YouTube disclaimer, and we will begin right meow. Content warning, Big C talk, content warning, pseudoscience, content warning, someone saying that mushrooms cure everything, content warning, someone saying that dry fasting is going to burn the Big C out of their body. And YouTube, I am not promoting any of this, so please stop slapping my videos. I don't know what else to do. Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you? It's early there? 5:30? So early. How are you? Lady Silver Yarn, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Maybe you've been here and I've just been too, distracted. No counting. Listen, it was so much counting, so much going 1, 2. So I took that out, and then I took here's this order from so and so, and I'm like, we don't need that. We need the rest of the part. We know you're selling ketones. We know you sell for a company called Prove It, and what else remains? And 51 minutes remain. So I and also. I don't know. I feel bad. I feel bad for laughing. Rivka. Y'all, Rivka, the Jewish community versus Jessie Lee Ward-esque video that Rivka just dropped. Incredible. Captions. So intelligent. It was like a beautiful essay with snark. And if you haven't seen it, I shared it in my community tab, and she also gave a lot more info on why some of the fluffery that Jessie Lee Ward and Avi is doing it's even worse. So, because if you don't get the contextual religious stuff, that Rivka goes over it, and it is like filleting someone with knowledge, except you don't harm the other person. It's great. It was great. Okay. What are we doing tonight? Do you want Jessie Lee Ward to be on this side or this side? Your choice. Live chat gets to pick. Also, I know I forgot to do my members only giveaway. I will do it tomorrow after my pain appointment. Wait, what? There we go. So there are going to be some sharp cuts because I literally was trying to cut this. Like, I tried to cut all the fat out of this. Okay? Thank you, Shelby. How's Judge? Content warning, absolutely everything. Perfect. Demi, we're going to give the Demi content warning from now on. Content warning, everything. Those, I know. I looked up the mushrooms too. They don't sell to just everyone, but they just so happen to give Jessie Lee Ward an affiliate link. Shocker. Are we shocked? Are we shocked? Drop a 1 if you're shocked. I'm just being sarcastic. No food, no water. The luxury of just saying, you're going to hear why she's going to do it. Content warning, twistiness, squared. The right kind of shrooms would make you forget you had the big C. Yes, and she made it abundantly clear it was not those kind of shrooms. It was kind that doctors like, that you get affiliate links for. Yeah. Oh, Lynn. No food, no liquids. Thank you so much. I'm a little blurry. I was trying to, like, feel good, so I put on a headband, you know. And we're gonna find out. I left all of the website links in, so when we hear about them today, we're gonna look them up. Is that just the most like pretentious and privileged thing to do? And again, I looked up on NIH on PubMed. Is there, because I was voice messaging Julie Joe about it, because there is some scientific studies that have been done on cancerous tumors when you fast and in conjunction with therapeutic therapies or whatever, like chemo, that sometimes that's more effective, from what I understood from the abstract. And I could have read it completely wrong. But Jessie Lee Ward is not doing any chemo. Oh, thank you. Judge is okay. Animal control got the dog and is very familiar with him. The owner is now very sorry, especially if the officer told her, I'm a lawyer and we can do it the easy way or the hard way. Wait, so is the other dog going to be put down? I'm sorry, I missed it. Do y'all want her over here? I feel like most people read from like left to right or left to right. And so maybe it's better if she's over here. Let me know. I once met someone who crossed the Sahara on foot to leave his country in hopes of a better life. He drank his own urine to survive. Starvation and dehydration are not a cancer treatment. Oh, thank you so much. I was having a pity party for myself, and then I was like, know what? We're trudging along and we're doing good, and I've met amazing people live streaming, and like that's the whole point. You meet good people, and I really appreciate it. And some of y'all have also messaged me, and I don't mean it to be like, oh, DC needs a boost of like an ego boost. It was just sometimes you're like, are you making a difference? And the one time I feel like I made a difference was when someone was able to help their kid with stuff that I was live streaming about. Like that was the best moment possible that I've had so far. And trying to to share information, and with the help of Rivka and other people in the chat, like, I don't know, not just Jewish people, but hopefully stepping in and like helping other people, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just doing the best I can. Anyways, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Wait, the right side. This side? Okay. This side? Cool. I'm going to mirror myself. Is this the correct side? Now we can look. There we go. Perfect. Right? And I'm going to move myself over. Maybe, should I flip her too? Oh, maybe I can't. Can I edit her? I know. Was I ready for this? I've been waiting all day to stream with y'all. And then I wasn't ready. Edit. I cannot flip it. That's okay. That's okay. We don't need to flip it. Okay. Are you ready to rumble? I still haven't gotten that soundbite.
I'm going to make this way harder than it needs to be.
Indeed. Oh my gosh. All right. Hello, Rebecca B. Right side. Content warning, Courtney sounds like Minnie Mouse. Right side. Your left. My... Okay. A and B. Which side? A and B. Wait. Is this correct? Blaze Goddess. Correct? Yes? Correct? Okay. Oh, hi, Jen. If you're looking for an amazing personal trainer, Jen's your person. She's also part of the Snark crew. Okay. I just wasn't sure, like, what people wanted. And I was like, do people want to see the person first? Or, like, I don't know. So perfect. Okay. We're ready to go. Hopefully I don't have any other things up. Quit. Quit. Okay. Play. Oh, shoot. No. Quit. Okay, so this is going to be a brat.
My bad. You ready, honey? Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Jessie Lee and Aviram.
Can you hear?
Hello, everybody.
And we're going to pack up your trials. We didn't come back last night because we got home late from a birthday party, but or birthday dinner or whatever. And so we are here to pack the rest of your trials from today. And then if anybody wants to order today, we will pack them live as well. Every order is getting a free gift. Every order is getting 15% off as long as you use code 15OFF with OFF in all caps on the trial link and the link in my bio. Anything you want to say, Aviram?
Yeah, for every $500 order, you get a blender bottle.
What? I'm gonna do 24.
Okay, there are going to be, again, as a reminder, some very sharp cuts in this because I took out all of the nonsense, all of the counting, all of everything. Why is there a white panel over here? Oh, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. God dang it. Sorry. I'm new. I'm new here. There we go. So if it's jarring for you, appreciate the fact that we are not reacting to a 2+ hour live stream. Reframe it for us. I hope this is the right side. If it's not, I'm confused. I hate when she waves the shipping labels around. They have addresses on them. Av, you are the professional here, and she does not know. She doesn't, I don't think she cares. He's literally mimicking her LOLO greeting. Yep. Yes, it's the Pride one. Which I didn't know. I am not part of the community. But it was interesting because someone that I know was like, oh, you know what that is, don't you? And I'm like, yes, I do know what it is. And they're like, you know what that stands for, don't you? And I'm like, yes, I do. That's why I bought it. And I didn't realize that it was not, I'm not saying like, oh, it was anything on my, like, oh my gosh, woe is me. I'm just like, I didn't know that it was, I guess I live in Texas. I should have known, you know? I should have known. Play.
Fast too.
And a 24 fast too.
All right, so what am I drinking right now? I am not drinking ketones right now, although I have. I am drinking Gerson green juice. So
Gerson.
Cheers, boom, shakalaka, okay? Oh, God.
And free gift with every purchase, of course.
Free gift with every purchase. Ooh, just a little bit.
Say it again.
Thank you.
Tell us about your mom and your. Oh, you want to know about fasting? I did say about fasting. So tomorrow I'm going to do my first dry fast. I've never done a dry fast before, but tomorrow's my first day. I'm going to do one just for 24 hours, and then the week after I'm going to do a 3-day dry fast, and then the week. I think I'll do 2 weeks after that. I'll do a 5-day. 2 weeks after that, I'll do a 7-day dry fast, and then we'll see how far I can go. So I'm going to get real skinny up in these streets pretty soon here, people. You can't even understand it all. It's how fast I say it. Okay. Fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, better skin, better mood, better focus, better energy, and better digestion. That is what the ketones do. They put you in ketosis in an hour or less, and you can test your blood if you want to, if you're a weirdo who doesn't believe the science. Okay, now take yourself to the link in the bio and grab your trials now. Use code 15 off all caps for 50% off your order right now.
That should be a commercial, Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah. Oh, my wrist, my watch band. It's like the. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Sorry. 3 days. That's about how long you can survive without water. Yeah. A dry fast is no food, no water. Am I going to put the chat on screen tonight? I can start over and do it in a different program. I'm in Ecamm because it's just me. When I'm with someone else, when I'm with Danielle, that's when we put it on the screen because it's both of our chats. If I need to restart, let me know. And I can put it in Restream instead. Hi, Harper. I'm sorry, I'm way behind on the chat. My mom was very confused when I told her that ketones were getting tested in a lab and laughed so hard when she heard that they're exogenous ketones. I don't know.
How am I feeling? I'm feeling well, thank you. I'm already skinny, I know, but I'll be fasting. What is a dry fast? No water.
If you are worried about the chat not being able to see it, whenever the stream ends, the chat takes about 45 minutes to populate, and you will be able to have it on your phone, have the video up, and have the chat going alongside it. And you're going to be able to see the whole thing. It's just me tonight. So if you don't know the twistiness, and I don't know if someone wants to look into this or if I should do it, there are luxury fasting facilities all over the world. There's some in Sweden, there's some in Germany, there's some in Switzerland, there's some like in Europe. There's very like luxurious fasting places that you can go to that are medical staff are there, and they take you through this fasting process. There was a documentary that was done that's on Amazon Prime where there are people claiming that when you are fasting, it makes your medical treatments work better and or the side effects from some medical treatments much less. I am not claiming that. I read a PubMed abstract earlier to Julie Joe over voice chat where it was basically saying there's been some studies on cancerous tumors and fasting that make the therapeutic treatments, i.e. chemo, work better. But I don't even know if I was reading the abstract correctly. So she is taking this information from her, in my opinion, woo-woo mentors and running wild with it. So there are people in the world that pay a hell of a lot of money to go to these fasting places for vacations where they fast under medical guidance, and then they come out of their fast with medical guidance, and they do it quarterly or whatever. And they believe that it helps them, but it's not dry fasting, from what I understand. Okay, sorry, Haley. I'll try to figure something out for the future when I'm on eCam, okay? I used to fast for Ramadan, and it's no food, water all day, and even that is barely doable. I have decades fighting an eating disorder. People should not be promoting this behavior. She should not, because people look up to her like she is some sort of, I don't know, a paragon of health, or is the right term, someone to look up to, that she is fighting stage 4 cancer, and look how quote unquote healthy she looks. And now she's saying, and she'll talk about it, she's going to do day 1, or I guess tonight was her finished day 1, where she went all day, no food, no water, no supplements, nothing. And then next week, she's going to do 3 days. Then the next week, she's going to do 5 days, and so on and so forth until she builds up, because she believes it's going to, I think she says it later on the live, burn the cancer out of her body.
No food, no water, no food. No supplements, no nothing. I'm on a mission just to burn the cancer straight out of me. Like, goodbye, senorita, completely. So, what brand of dry fast? Dry fasting requires nothing, okay? It requires air. Okay, so I'll do 24 hours tomorrow because I've never done a dry fast. I've done normal fasts for 3 days. I've used the 60-hour reboot many times. This will make it. I'm gonna be a lot more extreme than this. This will make your life very easy. This is this 24-hour fast. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm dry fasting, okay? Parasite cleanse. I've been doing parasite cleansing every day for 5 months, 4 months, however long it's been. So, have you tried a Daniel fast? What is a Daniel fast?
Like to read that?
Because I can't actually need that.
So here,
Don't touch it! Don't touch it! You can't fix it. Trust me.
Again, this stream is going to seem chaotic because I cut so much of this out. She basically said, what's a Daniel fast? And then Aviram tried to help fix something that was set up. Then Courtney and her start yelling at Avi because he's going to make something fall. And so she doesn't complete the thought of what a Daniel fast is, and then she does answer it. So if you are wondering why this is cut up like this, it's because we've taken out her counting, her looking for ketones, her telling who prove it is, what the results for ketones do. We've just taken it all out, and for 51 minutes of this fuckery.
It will fall. Yeah, so tell me about the Daniel fast. All right, here we go. Daniel fast, in essence, is fruit and vegetables only. I can't do fruits. I can't have sugars. Well, I'm starting a 24-hour dry fast tonight. I don't know, I'm singing so much. What is happening? You just bought a juicer? Let's go.
And she get a free gift.
Correct.
She get a broth. Broth is amazing. Butter.
8,
Yeah, spicy.
File, and Aviram is putting in a free gift. I know they say natural sugars are different. This is just what my doctor said. My doctor said be keto. And I'm dry fasting because I need to get all this out of here. It's all got to go. It's all got to go. Aviram, what's your?
I fasted from TV. I fasted from meat. I fasted juice only. I've done water fasts. I've done all sorts of religious types of fasts before.
The green apple.
What's yours? Courtney.
Rainbow candy right now.
Rainbow candy is Courtney's current favorite, and my current favorite is gummy bear. Although Velvet Raz has a bit of like a strangle hold over me. Like I really love it. What about peach? My boutte?
That's porn.
I'm not allowed to make this a porno for you guys. If you can do a 3-day dry fast and switch to water, no. Like I need to do dry fast. So also my friend Val says that dry fasts are very easy.
Does anyone know who I thought that her doctor in Germany told her to do a dry fast. 'Cause silly me, I thought she was under the care of a medical professional. No. This dry fast comes from someone named Val. Not Val in the live chat. Val as in somebody who does lots of fasting. So if you know who Val is, can you let me know so I can go in and look into this? Oh, God. I took my pain medicine. I should be good. I'm just going to be adjusting periodically. And she is going to blame Auntie MLM for booting her off of TikTok, yet she booted herself off of TikTok because she was mentioning what she's saying now, then OF, then SEX, then other stuff. And so TikTok took her TikTok video down. And she blames it on Auntie MLM because we're just hater trolls who have nothing better to do except maybe read the terms and conditions of the platform that we are streaming on so we don't get ourselves booted off. But what am I to say? I'm just a gremlin with a conscience.
After the first day, he said day 1 is the hardest, which of course it's always the hardest because you're thinking about it. He also says it's easier than if you do a water fast because when you're drinking water, you start thinking of like, oh, what can I put in my stomach? What can I eat? What's not working? 7-day water fast, your favorite? Yeah, I'm doing dry fast. So this is gonna be me. You're gonna kiss me like. Huh? TikTok's fine. By the way, my cough is going away. A lot.
I haven't heard it all day.
That's what I'm saying. Took that pick line out. I bet.
Someone sent me a picture of, and I'll drop it on my desktop. They send me amazing things all the time. I don't know if they want me to, like, not out them, but I'm going to drop it to my desktop and show y'all what they sent me. And it is a picture of an actual dog dewormer, a canine dewormer. And I sent it to Eloise, too. I sent it to Eloise, the pharmacist. Hi from Frisco. I'm BRCA1 newly diagnosed and on day 4 of Fenben. Did it work for you? Sending you all the grit and power to fight this shit. Hi, also from Frisco. Not sure. I am on month 4. I'm definitely not in remission yet. I'm BRCA1 positive too. Keep your head up in all of this mess. This is Jessie Lee Ward. Clowntown. I think that she is understandable. She's body checking some of her stuff. She was just recently in the hospital for 24 hours because some of her lymph nodes were really hurting her stomach, from what I understand. I think she's thinking about that, and I think that it is heavy on her mind. Can I please say this to everyone in the chat? Do not take a canine supplement as a human. And if you are thinking about listening to her or listening to someone on the internet who's not in good standing as a medical professional, please, please, please don't. And I hope that Eloise does a live stream on this. I wish that I was smart. I wish that I had a medical degree. I wish that I had some type of, like, credibility to kindly and empathetically tell you to not take and not ingest dog dewormer. But it's just me, someone who's gotten sucked into twisty health stuff. And I can just say that I was left in a worse place than I started because I was listening to people who weren't qualified and I wasn't critically thinking. And please don't do this. Please don't do this. Is that ivermectin? It might be the same thing. Month 4 of dog dewormer. And you're wondering why your stomach is hurting. Yeah. My mom was in the room listening to me as I'm cutting out just extra stuff. And she was like, doesn't she ever tell her audience, like, this is my decision, this is just something I'm doing, and it's independent of medical recommendations, and it's something that I want to do myself? And I said, Mom, she never says that. She does say something interesting in this live, but she doesn't say enough to combat her influence. Y'all, if you don't follow Karina, hey Karina's trying to get some watch hours. Clowntown, feel free to follow them as well. I'm not going to be able to manage the live chat super well, so if you want to share people's channels, that's fine. I would say, like, just be mindful of conversations that are going on, and this is a great example of everyone interacting, and then there's an opening in Clowntown sharing Karina's channel. That's a perfect example of what I'd like to do going forward. So I want to be respectful of the conversations going on, and I just want, like, that's a perfect example. Thank you, Erica. Hi, Dave. Can we still have a Nibble and Scooby snack? So asking for a friend. You'll have to decide for yourself, Dave. Oh my God. My partner was an RN. They say don't take K9 dewormer. There you go. There's an official medical opinion. Thank you. And when you already have distrust in your mind, or if you've already had what I would say are traumatic or scary experiences with medical professionals, it's hard to say, oh, I'm going to go back and face those same people that I'm scared of, to ask them, and they're going to think they're going to say it in such a derogatory way. Of course, dog dewormer shouldn't be taken by a human. And you're wanting someone to be empathetic and kind and have understanding how rampant misinformation is. And for someone just to look at you like you're a human who's maybe confused and wants to ask questions. And a lot of hospitals are understaffed. A lot of clinics are too. I know it's a tough job, and I also know how scary it is to get up the courage, if you even have insurance, to try to go find a doctor, and to be terrified and then still feel like you're asking dumb questions. Hi, Rutro. Mojo said, I feel like we are watching the medical medium disaster in real time. This is horrifying. And I think it gets worse.
That's what I'm saying. Took that PICC line out. I bet the PICC line was infecting me or something like that.
Maybe give you some air.
Putting air in there, I don't really know. Air like I just don't care.
Third link in your...
Am I not afraid of dehydration? It's funny you say that, because like that's the word that Mateo and Sasha always joke around with me. I'm like a camel. I'm a gallon plus drinker of water a day kind of gal, and I'm always
drink water a lot.
Well, I know, babe, but it's just the same.
I'm just saying.
Tell people where you're from. Where are you from, babe?
From heaven?
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
I'm from Israel.
Yes, he's from the Middle East, so he's got camel opinions.
Can I say this? He keeps saying in every single live that I hear him when he speaks up, and you can barely hear it in the background. He says, I'm from Israel. And every single time that she says something, she always says, oh, he's from the Middle East. Because it seems like she cannot even grasp the idea of that the person that she allegedly loves and agree with him that yes, he is from Israel. He is proud to say that he is from Israel, and she said, "Oh yeah, he's from the Middle East." And then she makes a comment about camels. Oh my God, where's my mouse? Oh God, I don't know where my mouse is. Is it because my iPad is here? Let me fix this. Sorry. Sometimes my iPad takes up the mouse on the screen. If it's nearby. Okay, where's my mouse now? Can I go down? I'm going to charge it while we... Oh, there it is. Play? There we go.
You literally brought your hands from here.
Camel opinions. But it's funny because he was talking about camels. We were talking about camels today because my friend Ahmed gave me these camel stuffed animals, and Abiram goes, what's he trying to buy you with 2 camels? You're worth more than 2 camels, babe. Abiram, next time he's telling you. He's practicing.
I'm trying to move my mouse, but it's dead at the moment. My dad is Lebanese, and he does make jokes about stuff like this, but not obviously in public. And he knows that, I don't know, it doesn't come across like this. I don't know. Okay, please turn back on. I'm just trying to move the mouse off the screen. I can't even move the chat. My mouse is so dead right now.
I love it. What is Courtney doing in the background? Being Courtney? Working.
It's like to be here, you know.
So she likes to be in my presence. Say hello to your man. Got it.
Porno you have in your story.
No, the photo's not
Look
your
at his
story.
face. Your face is together. This is too much.
When we're together,
it's fine.
it's always a porno. Oots. What'd you say?
It's OnlyFans.
It's OnlyFans. Yeah. I'm going to start an OnlyFans, and you're just never going to know what's inside. Did we exterminate the spider, babe? Someone wants to know. Tell them the story.
Yeah. Courtney decided to want to eat it, and so she ate a spider.
We needed extra protein.
Yeah, we're connected.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry, we're back.
she thought that she's gonna get like
Sorry.
spider web from her hands, but
Oh,
it didn't
thank you,
work,
Haley.
So she's gonna need to wait for another spider.
Thank you so much. Haley said, I've had a PICC line before. I had a kidney infection and had many allergies, so I needed IV meds. Infections are common, but just of the port. What's with the fake laughter? I'm not sure. It's funny how much C acts like J. It is. It's odd.
It was intense.
Who, me?
The spider.
Oh, I don't know.
Situation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was pretty intense. That spider
You
was...
said me eating the spider, so I.
You love my hair different from normal. So I had this feeling.
I'll let you listen to what she's about to say, and then I've got questions, okay?
Well, I got reported on TikTok. I had this feeling. I mean, I think so anyway, because it went, yeah. Yeah. Don't we love when the MLM haters come on?
It wasn't MLM haters. It was you. It was literally you.
What happened?
They'll just report a lie, and then.
So we won't be able.
because it violates terms of service with TikTok. But I mean, what do y'all know?
Go live until tomorrow.
It'll go under
Ba,
review.
ba, da, ba. Oh, sexual activity and services.
What?
Oh, because she said.
OnlyFans?
Do you think it picks up on the languaging? Even though you're
No, I got
What,
reported by
TikTok?
somebody. Yeah. All right, who's reporting me for my OnlyFans?
Hey, Bella Marie. Haven't missed a ton. In general, I will look at things in their entirety because I do not want to clip someone out of context. This live video is still available on her Facebook page. I've cut out all the parts where she's counting ketones, telling us about ketones, telling us about Prove It, or other stuff. So it's just the other bits that are left.
Page. Who did that?
Spicy.
Who did that?
It got real spicy in here.
Aw, man. Aw, man. Aw, man. A camel reference. Roseanne, thank you for your order. Appreciate you. Man, y'all messing with me. Okay, so I had this feeling. Thank you for your order. I just saw it go through. Order 7879. I had this feeling I was like a wavy hair girl, you know? And so Courtney and I went to the grocery and I got some like leave-in conditioner and that's all I did. And then boom.
You own a hair salon, Cherry Blow Dry Bar, and you went to the grocery store to get leave-in conditioner? Oh my gosh, Madeline. Thank you so much. I'm trying to charge my mouse really quickly. Are we connected? Madeline said, just love your content and hope you're feeling better. Thank you so much. I'm going to my pain appointment tomorrow, and I'm going to physical therapy too. Thank you. So yeah, I'm not trying to take her out of context, and if she leaves the original video up, I will definitely. I just had to cut out all the counting. Like, I've watched Sesame Street growing up. I don't need to watch someone else count. Okay, I know y'all watch me. I know I like have to count out loud when I'm doing my. Oh, it's keying out my my collar I'm working on for craft stream. You can see it. It's keying out the green, but I just couldn't do it. And also, I personally, hello, Christina. I personally do not distort people's faces to make them look weird. So I will put their same face on their same body and something else, or I will put them through an AI if it is a low-res picture. Someone just asked on one of my posts, like, did you distort her face? And I'm like, that is a screenshot. I don't know what to tell you. It's a screenshot. I was scared of the count in Sesame Street as a child. Oh, no. Hello, Frankenfurter. Hello, Dobbs Design Co. Yes, I do appreciate looking the stream. I don't know what happened. Something got demonetized, so I'm off track again, but it's okay for ad revenue. So I was like, that's okay. We're helping people learn about MLM stuff, so it doesn't matter. So play.
Shakalaka. Yeah, I had a literal funeral for my mom. I mean, okay, not literal, like there wasn't a procession. But I was never going to let that lady back in my life. Ever. And I talked about it on a live already. You guys can watch it. It's amazing. Darylyn! Hey! What are you doing in here, sister? It's been a long time. How are you? Yes, I am selling ketones. All right, let's get this started. Okay, so we have a Roseanne done. Who is the next order? The next order I'm packing. Thank you for your order, Teresa Stone. I know, baby. I know. Well, it's no problem. All right, Teresa Stone has a $500 order.
I left this one in because she is giving out this special thing that if you buy $500 worth of product from her, she's going to give you a shaker cup and a 3-day reboot fast for free. And so she made a big deal out of it. That's why I left it in, because she sold several of them on this live.
And so she is going to get this blender bottle. Well, it's already in here. She's getting this blender bottle, which is a 32-ounce blender bottle for free, along with the 24-hour fast for free. And then she's getting all of her products. So I'm going to pack 60 ketones, 45 Mitoplex, and we're going to rock and roll. So did you see, do you follow a recipe book? I'm following the Gerson. Ah, there's the healthy gal with the handsome boyfriend, toothpaste.
There's the healthy gal with the handsome boyfriend. I don't know. I mean, everyone's relationships with, if they have parents, can be really twisty. I don't know, and I don't really trust like stories that are told. I like to verify with like listings of stuff. Oh, she got ketones with it, the $500 ketone things. It's the blender bottle. It's a lot of ketones. It's the fasting packet. She'll show you what's in it.
Models. Hey, honey.
What?
So you're the handsome man.
Oh, thank you. You make me blush now.
And the beautiful woman.
Yeah, you are beautiful.
I love you.
And here again, rubbing it in his wife's face.
Oh, that sounded like OnlyFans. All right, where did I get the juicer at? I can say...
She continues to make crass jokes. I'm not... Don't take what I'm about to say as shading someone who makes money on OnlyFans or another platform. She unjustly accused Auntie MLM of flagging her account when she was the one, what she was saying, violated TikTok's term of service. Then she continues to make comments and crass jokes on Instagram, again, that I think violates terms of service, but it's in the bigger context of Avi is still married. And she continues to go more and more and like raise the bar, I guess lower the bar, because there's someone else watching her lives, which would be Avi's wife. Until they get a divorce from the state, and when they get a divorce from their rabbi.
I'm just saying. I mean, it did, babe. Here, I can actually give you the... No, I don't even... Okay, so I'm putting the link to my...
Can I say it more for, like, unprofessional? She just got promoted to the vice president, approve it, and also she's dealing with someone else's spouse until they're separated. I mean, everyone has different ideas about that. My thought is, don't continue sticking the knife and twisting when you could wait until things are final, and you could not continue to rub it in his wife's face.
Milkshake, Tiffany, underneath you. On that, you can click
From
directly
the
on
Bayes
the
Din
Pure
Religious
Juicer
Court.
link. How do you
Rivka's
recommend one-star drink
dropping
details
all
for
the
any
details.
upset stomachs? Drink very slowly.
Yeah.
Okay?
Very slowly.
Drink slowly. People get all excited because they taste really good, and they drink way too fast, and then they poop their pants.
Just let's say you drink 2 a day, so at least drink the first one in the morning. Take your time, put ice in it so it will be cold.
Yes. That's all I'll say, Mackie.
Your time, enjoy the drink.
Hi, Jessica.
Think that you're drinking a margarita.
Yes.
Will you chunk margarita right away?
Right.
Well, there is some people that do, but
Babe, do you remember one of our first date? You remember our first date?
yeah.
Do y'all want to hear? All right, put a yes below if you want to hear about our first date. What this man had me do while I count out 60 ketones. Okay.
Well, baby, do it in 20s. So, all caffeine?
While I am counting more, Abiram, tell them about our first date. Not when we first met at the airport, the next day. Okay? Okay.
We just went out. And then I asked her, you want to do a shot tequila with me?
So I asked her out, and he said, do you want to do a shot of tequila with me?
Well, I'm not drinking, but you know what? Yes, we'll do one.
And she said, well, I'm not drinking, but okay, yes, I'll do one. Here's issue number 1. Avi doesn't give a flippity flop about her boundaries. I can say all the things in the world of the issues I have with how Jessie Lee Ward does business, how she recruits, the unethical health claims she makes. And again, she sets aside her boundaries for any men in her life. Avi Ram, Dominic Izzo, anybody. She could be a strong person, and you can listen to this in Rivka's video because there's a conclusion slide where Rivka summed up what she was saying, and it was so good. And I wish I had taken a screenshot, or if I don't know if Rivka minds. Rivka, do you mind if I share your screenshot of what you shared in the last part of your video? I promise I'll link it. I won't share it unless you say it's okay. But I just wanted to share your conclusion slide, because it was so good, and I'll link your video. I'm going to wait for Rivka. I don't mind. Okay. I'm not going to... I want y'all to go watch it, but there's a conclusion slide. And I'm going to take a picture and then just show it to y'all on here. And I'm going to link their channel. And I'm going to put it up and I'll read it. Here's Rivka's channel. And way more knowledge than I could ever do. Her conclusion slide said this: I don't want Jessie Lee Ward to die of cancer. I want her to emerge a changed person, eager to atone for her wrongdoings. I want her to treat other women with at least the same respect and deference she shows powerful businessmen, as we saw on one of Karina's streams. And Rivka was, and I don't remember the reasoning why, but Yehudis is a powerful type of name in the Jewish community. And so she is, Rivka is using Yehudis to describe Aviram's wife, because that's not Aviram's wife's name. But she said, I want Yehudis to be free to live her life as she sees fit, free from Aviram's grip and Jessie Lee Ward's public digs. I want Aviram to value women. He loves to abuse his wife more than he wants to officially be with Jessie Lee Ward. I don't see him as a net good for anyone in this situation. Jessie Lee Ward claims to want to unite all people, then why divide a Jewish household and constantly use slurs and stereotypes? And I just appreciated how concise and the conclusion slide was just the sprinkles on top of the cake, in a sense of there's so much intelligent commentary and just knowledge about the Jewish community from Rivka. If you want to, in that stream was specifically called The Jewish Community versus Jessie Lee Ward, and it was so good. And I'm not trying to push y'all over to someone, but if we talk about Jessie Lee Ward and Rivka was able to I don't know, wield words like a very sharp sword, but in a good way, explain things that not just what we see as non-religious, what Aviram is doing to his wife, and the very small things that we see that he's doing from the stuff that I've learned from Rivka and others, but it's even worse. It's even worse. So, I don't know. Thank you for letting me read that. The link to her channel is here. The link to the video is here. Here's the link to the video, and I don't even mind if y'all hop out. And Rivka gave a huge shout out to Karina in her video. She gave a shout out to me. That's not why I'm sharing. I try to only share channels that I enjoy watching, and I talk to Rivka I say all the time in DMs a lot and here in the live chat. And it was so like direct and clear and concise and like just so good. And here we are back to Jessie Lee Ward. So if you like her video, leave a comment. It helps boost it. It's so like it's user friendly in terms of there's captions for people. You can also read the slides and you can see her face in the corner as well. It's a great watch in my opinion. So
I will do one, no problem. As I asked from the waitress, tequila shot, extra chill. And once she brought the shot, I told her, give us another one. And then...
Again, Aviram, Jessie Lee Ward has already said she doesn't drink. I don't even know her, and she said she doesn't drink on multiple things. Aaron probably knows the true story, but if you're on a date and Avi already knows that she doesn't drink and that he is trying to get her to drink to see how far he can push her boundaries, that's a fucking red flag for me, okay?
You should have seen my face. I was like...
My bestie, rest in peace, was Jewish, so the community is important to me even from the outside. Thanks for saying that, Travis. I'm sorry that you lost your friend.
I told her it's fine. If you did one cannot do nothing. Two, it will make something.
One will not do nothing, but it's not your boundary, my dude. It's her boundary. And she was like, sure, fine. I'll drink. Jessie Lee Ward always moves her own boundaries for men. Which... as much as I don't like her behavior, I'm like, stand up for yourself. Please.
Which is also not true because I don't drink. So when I drink, if I have a shot, I'm like... But anyway, so then we're 2 shots in.
And when she brings the
roughly
second one...
45 seconds. They can hardly hear you. You need to speak loud.
Oh, it's the anniversary today. Rest in peace, Jareth. I might light the memorial candle again. The live chat sending you a lot of empathy and condolences, Travis. I must be very... That's a hard loss.
So when she got when the waiter got us the second one, I told her, make us another one. And then look her face. She already, her cheeks are red. Her forehead start to be red. And I said, okay, I promise this is the last one.
I promise this is the last one. 4 shots. So he already knows she doesn't drink. Oh, just do 1. He knows she still doesn't drink. Oh, just do 2. Oh, she doesn't drink. Just do 3. Oh, she doesn't drink. Just do 4. And someone else listening to this will say, well, she said okay. Undue, and I know undue influence is only legally identified as someone who's older being taken advantage of in like a legal situation, in a will situation. But if you're talking, there's people who are trying to change the definitions of undue influence, and the influence we see here, the pressuring, the like pushing, the like, okay, but really, where is your boundary? She drank however much he told her to drink. Jareth, also known as David, was a non-binary lesbian political activist. They were so intelligent and loved. Haley and Travis, I am sorry for y'all's loss. We were friends for over a decade. My roommate is Jewish, so we had a nice Hanukkah that made me feel very connected to them. I'm in recovery, so I don't drink. Back when I used to date, guys would always say, how do you have fun without drinking? What they meant was, how do I get you in the sack with just my personality? She also got her diagnosis shortly after or right when she found out he was married in January. She talked about this in her Love podcast. I don't like this. Also, Israelis are known internationally for drinking. Most will tell you not to try to keep up. Aviram is taking advantage here. David was their Hebrew name, so we're likely naming one of my kids after them someday. That's awesome. Travis, that will be a lovely name to honor their memory. I'm sure they will be proud.
And then he really tried to get a fourth, and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm already drunk.
Yeah.
I don't drink. This is our first date. Thank you. 10 months ago today, actually. Aww. I love you. 10 months ago tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
I love you. Happy anniversary.
He's not a dog.
If you scoot up where your mouth is on the front side.
Hey, Carly. I can't believe you drank. Yeah, no, we really don't. I was like, bleh. Well, I was definitely drunk. And we ate.
What? Wait.
No, I remember you got like a fish, and then which we don't eat fish anymore in this house. We don't eat fish anymore. Y'all better cut out your seafood consumption. You should go watch the movie Seaspiracy. You eating that little tuna fish or that little salmon or that herring, you're killing the dolphins, you're killing the whales, you're killing the sharks, you're killing the environment. All the coral reefs are because you eat salmon, MFers. Go watch.
Literally, as I posted that clip to my Instagram stories, Jessica messaged me on Instagram, and she said that the salmon don't even live in coral reefs, or live in coral, for fuck's sake. And then I was kept posting. Okay, Jessica just sent me this photo from Jessie Lee Ward, and I'm airdropping it to the computer so we can all look at it. I'm trying to charge my mouse as we're doing stuff. Okay, come on, where is it? Look at this. Don't you think it's selfish of you to post all of these expensive treatments while others are struggling with the same disease, and to be upset at people because you think everyone can be at your level? Not everyone is meant to be rich, especially if they have a family to support and not just their self. Could elaborate. Instead, I'll just say it. No, absolutely not. I do not feel guilty for having success. I sacrificed and you didn't. Get over yourself. The only reason that you have a luxurious lifestyle is because you recruited, and the financial sacrifices of others that paid your commission have gotten you to where you are. And then by just, I don't know, luck or your bad decisions, you got sued. There were some settlements, and you took that money and you invested it. And then you continued to recruit and live a luxurious lifestyle off of your recruits and those recruits financially sacrificed to give you commissions. What a selfish human being. To have no empathy in your heart at all. And you know what? As ragey as this stuff makes me, I am glad that she got to reconcile with her mom. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm still glad she got to reconcile with her mom. And I think, what the hell? Yeah, she settled with Monet. And she settled, so it's a twisty story. So she, her money from Modair. Sorry, I keep getting confused. Her money from Modair was held because she got in trouble for sleeping with the chief marketing officer. And then she got sued by Advocare because she and Amber DeLoof were pulling people from Advocare over into Modair. So she got sued. And at some point, I think there was a settlement. I don't know if she had to pay them, but she did get her money from O'Dare at some point, and then she invested it. And she didn't win. Settling is not winning. Oh, so sorry. My husky mix is in summer floof mode, so it's really handy. The money isn't going to help her for shit if she doesn't get the treatment she actually needs. So technically, all that sacrifice was for nothing. So, yep. And if y'all are looking for more Jessie Lee Ward content, Karina just covered Jessie Lee Ward and Dominic Izzo, who is a human being that I wouldn't want to run into in real life or on the internet. I've covered some of his podcasts with my dad, and Karina just covered Jessie Lee Ward in his podcast, and it's twisty as hell.
Conspiracy, if you don't cry, something's wrong with you. These damn fish. We really are banning seafood from this house. Okay? No more seafood.
You can do
we did have
exclamation
seafood there,
point
and then we had
Aaron
jambalaya
and a
with no
link.
shrimp because shrimp are bottom feeders. And bottom feeders are not what, babe? Kosher. My main source of protein.
But if y'all don't mind watching Karina's video, she needs some more watch hours to get monetized, and I think that video is a couple of hours. And if you like Jessie Lee Ward content already, I'd suggest watching that. If you, I don't know, are feeling generous or I don't know, I don't want to manipulate you, but if you're feeling like you want to help somebody out, Karina needs some more watch hours. So
Semen. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We already got kicked off TikTok Live, so what the hell? Yes, Aviram is kosher. He's kosher.
No, he's not.
I don't have I chew my cud over here, you know? What's the other thing? Do you need to have hooves? Or you can't have hooves? How's that work? I need to have hooves to be kosher?
You?
Yeah, like if I were an animal.
Oh. Damn.
What's the kosher laws?
what are the kosher laws? I'm gonna be the best Jewish housewife I can be. I don't know what the kosher laws are. Are you? What is happening? Where's Rivka? Oh my God!
Hebrew, so you got them all confused.
He's not
Got them all messed
kosher.
up. Anyway, baby catfish is not kosher either because they're
Catfish is not kosher.
correct because the fish has to have gills.
Yes.
Has to have gills
scales.
and scales
And enzymes.
and enzymes.
And she continues to make fun of him for using the wrong word, even though English is not his first language, and she makes fun of him every single time he messes up. It's just rude.
What?
It's an enzyme.
No, the thing here.
Those are gills, baby.
Oh, gills.
I already covered the gills.
Imagine someone.
Oh, I was.
I just think it's rude. That's just my personal opinion. When someone knows multiple languages and they are trying to converse with you in your language when you don't know any other languages, you can be a human, you can be a decent human and not point out that they used the wrong freaking word. I think he actually left her plans on leaving the community. Interesting. Haley.
Joking. You said, what's my main source of protein? I said semen. I was being funny. But no, I mean, I'm eating meat right now, but I'm going to stop eating meat again. I decided I don't feel that good with it. Yes,
Okay,
I'm taking a
Jill,
ton of
baby.
mushrooms. Courtney, why don't you tell them about the mushrooms?
Where?
I was
Here's the mushroom fluffery, okay? And I'm trying to turn it up so y'all can hear it. Listen to what Courtney is saying about the mushrooms. The company that Jessie Lee Ward doesn't even know the name of, yet she is going to be taking the mushrooms, and she has an affiliate link for. Courtney learned all about it so that Jessie Lee Ward's going to start taking it.
They're not
But
gonna. I got on the call and learned all the things about the mushrooms. They're amazing. They will literally stop things from growing.
They will literally stop things from growing. So she's alluding to that mushrooms will stop cancer from growing. Don't you think that mushroom farmers would be the richest people in the world if that was the case?
You can live off of mushrooms. It's like something that for most people they should take for 30
Oh, I love that, Lynn. I'll keep an eye out on my Marco Polo or my DMs.
days, unless you are, battling something and you need to heal your body faster. Then
That would be me.
They also give you your own dosing, and when you order from them, they're not selling to everyone, by the way.
Oh, they're not selling to everyone, by the way. They're giving you your own dosing. Like, they're prescribing a specific amount for her. What? Yeah, she's doing this Gerson protocol that, if you look it up, Gursen, and if that's not the right spelling, do Gursen cancer protocol. And you'll look it up and you'll see all these things you do. Sarah Harnish with Young Living does the same thing. So this isn't new for me because I've covered Sarah Harnish before. This is twisty.
You have to, they're not selling in massive bulk because they would sell out too fast and wouldn't be able to help as many people. So, but you get their personal care for a lifetime as soon as you start buying their product.
How much is it? You get their personal care for a lifetime? Gerson, Gerson. Thank you, Rootin' to Being. Y'all, I posted a story earlier and I spelled remember wrong, and I'm like, you know what? You've karma'd yourself into this situation. And I use that laughingly because I don't believe in karma, and just the amount of times I'm like, where's your spell check? I just looked right over it. And I'm like, I'm not taking it down. I can take the beating. And most people didn't notice it. And the people who did deserve to notice it because I spelled it wrong, for sure.
So
they text me a lot. I don't text back.
And so assistant Carissa is amazing and got on there and got direct dosing for Jessie Lee on exactly what to do. And keeping the mushrooms in your system is crucial. So
Yeah,
I don't know. There's a whole lot more.
Turkey tail in it, lion's mane, chaga.
And it's specially sourced. They found a way. This doctor found this special way to source the mushrooms in multiple and not only that, then he started getting other doctors in on it. So their network of doctors is massive. So it's
is this another scam we need to look into? Because I'm willing to look into it. Oh my God. I didn't have this all the way pulled to the side for this whole time. God dang it. I'm sorry. Look at that. God dang it. Welcome to my life. I'll be over here. I don't know. I'm going to be over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Most likely turkey tail, reishi, or lion's mane, very popular in alternative medicine. Haley, you literally called it. Literally. I get huge cult leader vibes when they call her Jessie Lee. Yep. Belle Gibson, a famous cancer-faking Aussie scammer, pretended that Gerson therapy cured her of non-existent terminal brain cancer. The interviews with her are wild. Pathological liar. Check it out. I will. Imagine if Jessie Lee Ward had to pay Courtney for all the random shit she does for her, like when she went to her house while Jessie Lee Ward was in Europe and cleaned her Kangen machine. It's just wild for me. I think she stacks people into Courtney as payment, in my opinion, in my experience. Yes, Cindy, sending you all the love. I think that Courtney was looking into it for Jessie Lee, though, so... Not so. I hope, but Courtney does share something later in the live that's twisty.
It's a really incredible, cool experience.
Yeah, I made a couple of sexual comments about OnlyFans, but I was joking on TikTok and I got banned. The company is some immune health company. Pink is thanks, Lizzie. Maybe a girl. I don't know. What is the company for mushrooms? I don't know.
So fruit is listed, but her German doctor, the one that she just got back from seeing, told her that no sugar under any circumstances, no fruit in her juice under any circumstances. They are going to starve her cancer out by not giving it any sugar, even though don't carbs turn to sugar? No? Don't carbs turn to sugar? Karina, you're right. You're so right. I think, and this is just my opinion, I don't think that she likes the camaraderie between Courtney and Avi. I think, and we've seen this, or ask Aaron Bees. I think that she's getting irritated, one, that Courtney's interrupting her during the live, and also she doesn't like, you can hear, well, you can't see it, but when I was editing the video, there was a low sound coming in. Avi and Courtney are having a conversation this whole time that you can barely hear. And I could have turned the volume up and like done all that, but it would have taken me till tomorrow to get the audio. But it's interesting. It comes across maybe to me, in my opinion, as like controlling person. Hello, Clarity. Well, we've cut out all of the counting. We've cut out all of the orders. We've knocked 2 hours and 12 minutes down to 51 minutes. And we are 16 minutes in. So if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, I totally understand. Carb equals sugar. That's why my husband can't have rice and tortilla in the same meal or fruit as a dessert. All carbs are turned into glucose to be used by your body. Yes. Okay, let's press play. I'm charging my mouse as we're going.
The name, sorry. So they're not psychedelic mushrooms, no, but I mean, I got a website for those too. No, I don't. I'm kidding.
myshroom.com.
myshroom.com.
Are we going to snoop right now? We are. myshroom.com. Imagine being so specific about the customers that you want to have, and your website is called MyShroom, and this is the best that you have to offer. I'm being an asshole. Okay, where's my reaction? Right? Oh God, why am I here? No, oh my God. Sorry, guys. We're just waiting to go to Safari. Sorry. That was a jump scare. Have you ever scared the crap out of yourself? So I use an Elgato in their software. You can control some stuff behind the scenes. And there I am. So I don't know why I'm up there. I'm just trying to make the webpage smaller. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wow. That was terrifying. Okay. Lock. Okay. Buy my shroom. About us. This is your website. Your button doesn't work. MyShroom sells blends composed of proprietary hybrid strains of medical mushrooms. The strains used are not commercially available from other growers. Our products are produced for integrative health care as evidence-based complementary protocols. The mushrooms are grown in a sterile, clean room facility with no soil and are certified organic. Once grown, the medicinal mushrooms are dried and processed in a powdered form, blended and packaged as proprietary blends. Interesting. We accept PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, Discover, and American Express. Do you have a YouTube? 6 subscribers. We have gathered our testimonials and talks. Please enjoy. Is this a scam? 2 years ago. Are you just not? Hold on, 1 minute, 42 seconds. We have time for that, right? This is freaking, never mind. We can't watch this because it's in Safari. Please hold. That's okay. We can do this another day, right? Oh, we're going to get slapped anyways for audio. Okay, we're going back. Package for each product, 1.3 pounds, 20.8 ounces, 590 grams, 236 teaspoons container. Proprietary blends? Oh, you can't see because I'm freaking in the way. I'm going over here. No, I'm not. I'm going over here. Are you exhausted by my channel? Because I am. Okay. Immune health, natural and cognitive health, blood sugar health, liver health. I'm guessing she's going for the immune health one. $1,200? Who made this website? We can see every single piece of your logo and what we're buying. Why would I need to zoom in on this? Who did a gradient on all of these letters? Who did a gradient on this? Oh, it's like the pi symbol, but it's a mushroom. How creative. Oh, and we did a gold drop shadow. Who made this website? I want to know right now. Who did it? Copyright Mushrooms 2015 to 2023. Oh my God. $1,200. Mushroom blend for immune support. Supports white blood cell production. Supports the immune system. Provides an antioxidant transport system. Boosts the use of antioxidants to protect your body. Less cellular destruction. Increases the length and quality of life. How can you make this claim? Supports the production of the body's energy molecule ATP in heart and muscles. How can you make these claims? Supports energy utilization to all bodily functions and organs. Supports the uptake of oxygen to cells. Increased energy levels give you an endurance edge over your competition. Supports modulation and regulation of nervous, hormonal, and immune systems. Oh my God. Who am I sending this to? Eloise. Oh my God. She's asleep. She's going to be like, what the hell? Why are you messaging me so much? Eloise, where are you? Eloise. I do. Wait, where's Eloise? Eloise. There we go. I sent it to her. Oh my God. Dosage observation chart. What's this? What? This hasn't been updated since 2020? Cancers? This is health challenges. I get if you like mushrooms. You know what I mean? I get it. I'm not trying to be I'm not into any alternative stuff. But I'm saying, how can they say this? Health challenge, cancers, bone and muscle, brain and nerve damage, depression, addictions, neurological diseases, diabetes, liver disease, pain, other diseases or illnesses. When treating using stem cells, have the patient consume the immune health blend with a dosage of 15 grams per day. It has shown to support stem cells. the type of blend to be used to start with, immune health. The second type of blend to be used after 4 weeks of using the first blend. So they're giving you a specific prescription. Here, any anti-MLMers want to take this and run with it? Be free. I'm sure autism's on here. Go to the recipe link on mycolddiscovery.com for ideas on how to consume the product with a beverage, smoothie, or salad. You okay, buddy? You stiff? You're just rotating? Oh, you're so stiff, buddy. I'm sorry. Caspian sleeping. Like, this is the... Eloise? Holy moly. Sorry, we're back on track. We're back on track. Okay? Holy moly. But can you see how twisty this gets?
.com. Myshroom.com. What? Yeah, tell them you ordered from Jessie Lee so you get a coupon. I'm doing a dry fast starting tonight, so no water, no food for 24 hours. Starts tonight for all day tomorrow, so I can break the fast tomorrow evening. I've never done a dry fast before. Am I nervous? Yes.
If you have liver issues or psych issues, please do not experiment with shrooms without clearance from your doctor. Thank you for this sane and logical comment. Initially, when we were streaming a game stream the other day, and someone said that Jessie Lee Ward was live. And I was like, no way. And they said, she's doing a dry fast. And I said, no way. I had made assumptions in my mind that her doctor in Germany was approving all this. It's not her doctor in Germany telling her to do this stuff. It's Val. Whoever the flippity flop Val is. Like, what's going on? Oh my god. Play.
But Val says that I'm super tough and I'm going to be perfectly fine. Okay. The story of my mom, yeah, I've talked about it in a live video already. Benefits of a dry fast. I'm getting cancer out of my body, so dry fast, basically extended dry fasts especially, are pretty incredible because your body has nothing to feed on except for whatever illness is inside of you.
Your heart muscles, your leg muscles, your arm muscles, your fat, your bones, if they need calcium, what else? Anything inside your body. So, by this logic, you're saying that your body is going to eat your cancer cells when it has fully functional protein to consume that it needs for cell production? I don't even know what I'm saying. I paid attention and got good grades in school. Your brain? Oh my god. Like, where do we logic from this? How do we get from, I'm not going to have any food in my body, and I do coffee enemas every day, so I probably don't have any poop in my body either. And my body is just going to function and do all the processes it's going to. And where is it going to get that energy from? And her jump is from knowing general biology because she got a scholarship to Hunter College. And yeah, sure, it was for marketing, but she's smart, okay? She goes from your fat in your muscles that are already in your body to saying, no, my body's not going to eat that stuff. It's going to eat the cancer cells. Are you serious? And I did look up a study on PubMed where they were saying that, and I don't even know if I read it right. Here's the study, and Jessica's way smarter than me. It's called I should have asked Jessica to look at this before. Autophagy facilitates cancer progression by promoting the migration and invasion capacity of cancer cells. Upon starvation, autophagy promotes the invasion and epithelial mesenchymal transition (EMT) of the hepatocellular carcinoma cells. So I'm not looking at this one. I'm going to go down to the National Institute of Health, and I'm clicking on PubMed Central, the role of autophagy in cancer. And I'm going to link this. I'm sure, Jessica, it's not going to read this, but if you are smart and you understand how to read this shit, that is what I understand. And I don't know how to read scientific studies. I know that my not understanding how to do it could mean that I don't understand what the abstract means. But from what I think that she thinks it means is that she's going to get a benefit for fighting her cancer by starving herself. And yet she is not using any traditional treatments to fight her cancer. I don't know. So if you are a sciencey person, this is ncbi.nlm.nih.gov article. And I think it's hopefully a good resource. I don't know. I'm scared.
Which is pretty cool stuff. So if you've ever been with somebody in hospice and you've ever noticed that when they transfer to hospice and they stop eating, they tend to have like a rebound where they're a lot better. For some people, a significant period of time because they're not eating, right?
You use a fucking hospice example to validate your decision to starve yourself when in hospice, people's bodies are shutting down right before death. I don't know how she does this. I don't know how she does this every single time. You think like, oh, she's not going to say worse things? And it's like, DC, if you don't like what she says, don't watch her stuff. It's the affiliate links for me. It's the making money off of steering people into the twisty murk of pseudoscience that is the issue for me. It is the information control. It's the weaponizing phobias so that she makes money and keeps people scared and then gets people more and more confused. And all of the reasonable people in the chat can say, oh, no one's going to listen to her because ABC. When you are looking for alternative answers, when you have a devastating diagnosis, when you do not trust the medical system, or if you've had a traumatic experience with them, you suddenly are more open-minded about alternative things. Or if you get no answers about what's wrong with you, you start looking for anything that could be the answer, and not in a uneducated way. I have gone to this many appointments and gotten all these scans and nobody can help me, and now I cannot, walk, or I'm in so much pain I can't work anymore. And you're like, I need answers. There's reasonable, kind people who can get sucked up into this stuff. It's not just someone who you may not like as a person, like, fine, they get what they get. No, it's not like people can't think for themselves and so they're gonna go with her stuff. It's more complex than that. Hospice told us my grandma would stop eating because mentally you get to the place where you think food is fueling your cancer, but it's not. It's your body shutting down. my grandfather passed away in hospice. His wife, my grandmother, passed away in 2018, and he had a hard time living without her. And watching him and my mom being with him at the end when he stopped eating and he stopped drinking and he's saying his last goodbyes to people. The way that she just throws this stuff out there and then uses it as a logical fallacy to try to prove her point, when some people do get the energetic whatever. Julie Joe was telling me about it. The rebound they have it is right before they pass away. They perk up and almost seem normal, but it's right before they go downhill. It's just, she's using, I don't know. I'm sorry for crying on stream.
They're going into ketosis. Their brain is clicking back on, all of this stuff. So
some of the audio is messed up on this because of the internet, and I didn't have a chance to fix all of it. So some parts are going to be better than others. I just didn't have a chance to fix all of the alignment from downloading it.
just autophagy, and so I am in the process of burning all this crap out. But yeah, the thing with my mom, sure. I mean, let me take a sip of my Gerson green juice. But yeah, I realized I definitely had not forgiven her for, quite frankly, my childhood and a lot of things she did. And, you know, I realized that maybe if I were in her shoes, there were some things that I definitely would have done differently, but there's some things if I were in her shoes, maybe I would have done the same. And so I wrote a really long email to her for closure, seeking closure, and really nothing more. And then she wrote back, "You'll have to listen to my episode with Ed Milet to hear more details. I'll be on the Ed Milet show." So you guys, you're subscribed to the Ed Milet podcast, right? I go into details about it actually on there. But anyway, it was a great weekend. It went by really fast, but healing it's necessary, right? I need to heal the energy around this. I need to heal. Like I've said, I've forgiven people for stuff they've wronged me for. At any rate, I just saw it pop through. I don't know who it is yet, or I'd say your name. So, I just realized that I was still holding on to too much resentment from stuff, and I had to start setting even stricter boundaries around things. People that talk about me or anything like that, and I need to bring people in my life that I've got a lot of anger around, but I'm not healed from, if that makes sense. And I did a lot of energy clearing around her many times. And one of these energy clearings was really...
I know parts of it were who she married after her dad. I think that there was some... I think that her mom was married to people other than her dad, and I think that wasn't a good situation for her and her brothers, from what I remember. I don't know everything, and we'll probably never get the whole story because all the stories that Jessie Lee Ward tells are twisty, and not that we even should know her personal stuff, but she uses her stories to sell products in a public forum. So I don't know what happened, and I'm glad, and I truly am glad that she at least got to reconnect with her mom. And if this, I don't even want to say it, I'll have to say it in the Discord, I don't know. I'm like, For all the times that she's lied about stuff, I'm just nervous, I guess.
Really impactful, and she completely detached the cord of my mom's energy from me. And it was almost like as soon as that happened, maybe 2 weeks later, I was like, not 2 weeks, maybe a month and a half later. I'm like, I don't know, like I'm feeling super called, like I'm supposed
we'll find the podcast.
Supposed to have a conversation with her. And so, yeah, so that's how that went. And having her here was great. I felt bad because I was in the hospital. Her knee was all jacked up. I had to go buy her crutches. You saw her in a wheelchair, but we had a great time. So I look like a car.
This was from yesterday, so she's done the drive fast today. I couldn't stream last night. I was too upset about stuff. So the whole company is in the middle of the 60-hour reboot, supported fast right now, increasing autophagy, and I'm in these sheets doing my first drive fast. I'm looking at flights to Ireland for my first extended drive fast, like 12 days. The reboot and 24 fast are much easier, but I'm guessing most of you don't have cancer trying to kill you. She says join while enrollment is open, but enrollment is always open for her accelerator, so I don't know what she's talking about. Oh my god. She looks like she's jaundiced. 15-20 minute call info call on what I do. Stay at 6 p.m. Central with me. I'm sure someone in anti-MLM got it. If you have 15 minutes and want info on working from home, your phone for some time, part-time or full-time money, DM info below. I'll send you the link. No pressure. She hasn't done one of these in years. Now that she's VP, she's training people. Join Platinum. A little nervous posting this since I haven't done one since January and a lot has changed since then, but assuming most all will be kind. Ask me anything anonymously. The energy around our company right now is going crazy. And that is from someone else. When is your next scan? Had them Saturday in the hospital. This is an x-ray of my perfectly clear lungs, and the coughing stopped when the PICC line came out. Anyway, oncologists will read results with me on Monday, which was today. I already know the lymph nodes in my stomach are smaller than they were from the scan in March, but the surgeon did miss something in February. I already knew, and it's growing, so thumbs down. Cancer markers are down overall, and so I'll wait to see what the oncologist says step by step. She's talking about forgiveness for her mom, her cars. She said, what do you want the legacy to be when you leave behind for your kids and all that you impacted? P.S. You and Avi are like fire hot, and those babies are going to be cute. You are healed in Jesus' name. And Jessie Lee Ward said also, yes, please, Lord, heal me soon. The man is a breeder. And so damn fine. And I'll be a hell of a mom, and he is a hell of a dad. He's a hell of a dad? Okay. I don't want to read any more of these. I'm sorry. These are upsetting me. I'll have to download them and let y'all see them. They're just making me too upset. I'm allergic to BS, so that's why I'm here. Hi, Lori. Yeah. She continues to, and Rivka described it perfectly in her video about the way that Jessie Lee Ward treats Avi, and she didn't pull punches from Avi either, but the way that she talks about Avi is so dehumanizing, and she dilutes him, or she like boils him down to like the most like the basal parts of what it means to like be a human, and they're all external or like what you can do. And she's gonna make another joke about protein and semen and stuff, and I'm just not here for it. Breeder is usually a trope used against Orthodox Jews with large families. Orthodox Jews with large families. And Aviram is terrible as a father to put his kids through such trauma. Yes, and Rivka did a great job of listing tropes that I didn't even know about. I knew about some, but from an experienced person like Rivka who knows about all this stuff is eye-opening.
Copy. So the genes are so but anyway, we're carbon copies. My mom looks exactly now almost how I remember Nana looking, which is bananas. So and Aviram and I last night were looking at pictures of me and my mom when I was itty bitty, and my mom is my exact age, and it's crazy. The similarities are nuts. I'm definitely her darkest kid. Like I've got the dark Hawaiian skin. The other kids don't. We were talking about that when she was here, and then we just look facially nearly identical. I have a butt chin. I got that from my dad. Super high cheekbones. Like my eyebrows are from the whole. I mean, it's the whole face. Let's be honest. She still has a good jawline.
Your eyebrows are from your mom and from your, whatever esthetician who microbladed your eyebrows. No shade there, but we have the post from the person who microbladed your eyebrows. They're from your mom, and they are microbladed.
My jawline's a little sharper, but her same. She's 72 though, so what am I talking about? Like my jawline should look a little different, right? Okay, what did Mom think of Aviram?
I don't know.
Well, they had a long conversation I was not involved in, so why don't you talk about that, darling?
I'm as old as Jessie Lee Ward. I've never been able to have kids. I don't know if I am ever going to be able to have kids. I know people older than me have had kids, so it doesn't mean you do get classified as having a geriatric pregnancy, but it is somewhat painful if you do struggle with infertility and already having those hurdles to overcome, and then hearing how old you are and stuff too.
Right with you. We talked about many things about we get to know each other. Just
Hold on. Yeah? Get to know each other?
I mean, come on. No, I don't know what is the right term to say. This is what it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I mean, we talked about everything. We talked about food. We talked about. She was amazed about the amount of salad I'm making.
We talked about food.
Which, by the way, there is a lot of salad left.
When is he moving to Texas? Aviram?
Thanks for thumbing down the stream.
He
You're the
lives here.
best.
He ain't ever allowed to leave. He's not even.
Every single time I do a stream on Jessie Lee Ward, or any stream now, it's always one thumb down. And that's fine. I'm not using ad hominem attacks. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. It doesn't mean you have to like my commentary. I get it. I just don't. I guess it's the same thing coming from the point of they don't like me attacking their leader. Okay. Or I did something to offend them and they just don't like me. Got it.
I lock him inside. I deadbolt the door from the outside. He's been kidnapped because I'm crazy. Okay? Duh. Yes, the cancer in me does like sugar, so we do not participate in sugar. How was the workout today together? It was great, I think. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm accommodating to you that you are didn't work for a long time, so.
We need to have a shirt.
He
like a toll bridge or whatever with a troll. Have it like a classic 90s print. I have so many shirts I want to do that's like, I know no one's going to buy them, but I'm like, I would make them for myself. Or like a 4-color kazoo shirt with a primary, like printing colors and then your kazoos. I do a sweatshirt in that all day long. I'm not trying to be Moby. Where I work, we remove the geriatric pregnancy from the coding. Thank you. We use high-risk pregnancy. Well, thank you for doing that. Thanks, Jennifer. I appreciate that.
To stand around and BS in the gym for 2 hours and then roll back home. I'm more of like a get it done, pump it up, get yourself out in 45 minutes to an hour. You don't need to be up in the gym for hours. It's not necessary.
No, I don't want to be in the gym for hours.
Questions don't bother me. I don't want to give any advice on cancers or anything like that. Please talk to your own oncologist.
I don't mind questions. I don't want you to give any advice. And then she proceeds to give advice for the rest of the live.
When it comes to anything like that, cancer is super scary, and I definitely do not want to be the one giving any kind of medical advice. He is definitely not like the picture person at the gym. No. He's just learning how to take selfies. Since we started dating, he's learned how to pick up his cell phone and take some photos.
I don't know how to take photos at all.
He's working on it. It's progress, step by step. Okay, look. If you're a selfie person, comment yes. If you're not, like you forget to take pictures all the time, put no. I do drink ketones, yes. Caffeine free. What's that one from? Oh, darling. Is the trial link the same as the clearance bundle? Yeah, just go to that trial link that's pinned and then you'll see the clearance bundle in there. So yeah, especially if it were thyroid, I don't know, I'm all about the natural route anyway, obviously, so there's that. But for me, the thyroid stuff, there's a lot of information about thyroid cancer right now, so you can check out some stuff, a lot of stuff about iodine and all kinds of stuff. But again, talk to your own doctor, do your own research. What did Courtney do to lose all her weight? She looks amazing lately. Courtney! Aww.
She does know. She's taking dehydrated organs from cows, and she's taking them in pill form because Jessie Lee Ward used to be an affiliate for them. And here, listen for yourself.
Smashing a lot.
I mean,
not me.
Smashing a lot.
I mean, like,
She does look good. Go best friend, go.
I have shorts on. Don't worry. We're not doing an OF over here.
Yeah.
I mean,
what?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Don't say it because we got banned.
No.
Oh wait, hold on. Off topic. Courtney's seriously amazing. Her latest stories and reels are just on another level. It's fun watching her evolve. Yeah.
Her stories are on a new level because of the incident with the escalator, or giving us advice about parenting, or driving on a road without your kid's seatbelt on and storying at the same time.
Yeah, best friend.
Sammy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go home now.
Yeah, she has to leave now.
Thank you. Who was that?
That's Laura.
Over there, Laura. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate you. I will just say, just intentionality. Honestly, it was. I found out that
Jessie Lee Ward does not like that Courtney is continuing to talk. Look at Jessie Lee Ward's face while Courtney is talking.
I needed adrenal support, and I needed to really focus on taking iodine because that's what my shaman picked up on from me.
Her shaman? Her shaman. Not a doctor, a shaman. That's what she just said, right? She just said she's going to a shaman for the energy stuff that she's picking up so she knows what she needs. Is this the first time she said this, or have y'all heard this too?
So that's what I did, and on top of that, then I started really.
Look, Jessie Lee Ward doesn't give a fuck. Look at her face. She just wants Courtney to stop talking so she can start talking again.
It disciplining. It's why I show every single day that I'm taking the supplements.
Look, she is You know that look, and I've been the person that has been looked up and down by skinny people, and I'm not trying to shade. If you're fit, that's fine. The way that Jessie Lee Ward, I don't know what it's called, but you look someone up and down, and it makes you feel like you're nothing. I hate that Jessie Lee Ward does that. To Courtney.
Just to hold myself accountable. So
It's kind of funny. I gave them to her because I was getting them out of my house.
Kind of funny. I'm going to take credit for her weight loss, and I'm not going to let her finish talking, but I'm going to insert myself because I'm the one that made her weight loss possible.
I was like, oh, I'm not using these. I'm not taking these. Have them. And they ended up being perfect for her.
yeah, and
How
I was
crazy
like,
is that?
they literally, and we had already had them before because we've been carnivore multiple times, but I just wasn't being intentional about taking them. So there's a lot of things.
I think it's odd for Courtney having no traditional history with a shaman and then her going to a shaman for medical advice. I find it odd with, from what I understand of Courtney's history, that there's no like cultural tie to doing that. I did not mean to be offensive to anyone in the chat. I'm sorry.
That you know that you should be doing, and you just have to be more intentional about it. So my supplements, my exercise, my water intake, none of that's like the way I take my ketones hasn't changed, but I really was just super intentional about the supplements. I just take a ton of them. I just did a live, so I showed all of them. It's just carnivore supplements, but basically like
there are intestinal organs that are dehydrated and they're put into pill form, and you take them when you're doing carnivore, and it is what initially had started me going to the emergency room.
if you have things, oh god, that needs to go. If you have things,
What need to go?
We'll talk about it later.
that if you
I
have
had to pay for my own trophy.
parts,
A what?
I didn't think about it. Anyway, I just thought about it.
if you have parts of your body that need more support than like this nose to tail thing with carnivore supplements, that's like the whole thing that it talks about. So I started to. That's really what's helped. But the adrenal support made a massive difference because it gave me
Interesting.
more energy that I didn't
Haley.
have, and yeah, that's really what I would say. I just feel all around better, so I'm able to be more intentional with every action that I take, and sex really does help. too.
Yeah, sex really does help. She does look good. She does look good.
But you
Yeah.
don't feel like doing it if you take care of your body, okay? So you better take care of your body.
So I had a form. I'll tell you what we're talking about. By the way, people are saying, "What are you guys talking about?" So there is a trophy that was like right up here. Something about, what does it say on it? Legacy Award or something. A former employee of mine gifted it to me with a speech about how
A former employee is about to get reamed online by Jessie Lee Ward and this trophy that they made for her. I don't know who. Maybe Aaron knows. What time is it? Oh my god. I've been streaming for such a long time. Holy shit. She's about to just trash them for what they made for her. And then they compared her. It's just twisty.
she chose for it to be the shape of the Washington Monument because I'm such an incredible leader, changed so many people's lives, and my work is not done. So the Lincoln Memorial, she said, is like flattened because his life was cut short, and Washington's was to a point because, I don't know if this is true or not, by the way, to a point because he lived his life out. So
This was the speech.
this was a speech, yeah, that she gave. So anyway, so I was just staring at the trophy and we're just moving it. That's all.
I saw it. My ADHD took over.
I look at it like all the time. I was just looking at it too. Amazing. You're doing a group iFast challenge with your customers right now. It's day 1. You've done it 3 times already, so you know what to expect. What's your advice on helping them through fighting the urge to eat? Any tips? Yeah, easy. If you're doing a 24-hour fast, like with the 24-hour fast, that's like a supported product, just drink more water. More water, more water, more water, more water, more water, more water, more water. I'm going to do my first 24-hour dry fast starting tonight. I'm a little nervous.
You know what's interesting? When you, because I've been working with a registered dietitian for my endometriosis because of like just being able to eat. And she didn't say drink 100 ounces of water a day. She didn't say drink a gallon of water a day. She said, what kind of foods are you able to keep down? What kind of things are you able to drink? And you know what she said? You know what, Kat Benson is my registered dietitian. And she's like, that counts as a liquid. And that counts as a liquid. And that fruit counts as a liquid. And supplementing a little bit. And you listen to someone like Jessie Lee Ward just saying, drink as much liquid as possible. You're literally just going to wreck your electrolytes. What do I know? Nothing.
So wish me luck. But if you have a 24-hour fast, it's super easy. Just drink more water. One of my tips when I was doing fasting for my first couple times, and I had never done it before, when I was doing the 60 hours, is sparkling water. The bubbles really fill up your stomach. So a dry fast is what it sounds like. A dry fast is, here's the same thing. But dry fast is what it sounds like. So I've never done it before. But my friend Val says it's going to be easy. And so I'm going to trust. We're going to believe in Val.
Hi, Natalie.
And I'm excited. So I'll do one for 24 hours, and then he suggested that I do 3 days like next week, and then take a week off, and then 5, then take 2 weeks off, and then do 7 days. So if I get very, very, very skinny, that's because I'm killing cancer. Oh my God, Val is watching.
Hi, Val.
That's really funny.
She is still at this point in her life with literally her life on the line. It literally being a life and death situation. She's still excited about the possibility that she is going to get thinner and thinner and thinner. You know what people hope when they care about you? When you have cancer, they hope that you survive. They don't give a shit about what you look like, if you're thin or if you're not thin. They want you just to get better. They want you to be alive for as long as possible.
I'm like, we trusted Val. Ba-ba-da-ba. And Val's literally LOL. I didn't know he was on here.
Hi, Val.
Hey, Val.
We miss you.
We miss you. We love Val. Oh my. Hey, good.
She said,
big girl.
she told me today that you told her, you're way, I don't know how you said it, but like,
I'm super strong.
you're stronger than me, Jessie Lee. If I can do this, you can do
We
it.
can do this.
I thought that was
I'm not going to take my vitamins with the dry fast. No, I'm not putting anything in my mouth hole.
Can't take vitamins without water.
Yeah, how would you do that? Like, snort them or something?
And your body's digesting supplements, so you literally, it's not a fast.
Yeah, no supplements, which will be nice. I feel like I'm going to have a reprieve a
No
little
water,
bit from
no
this
food, no
psychosis of
supplements.
everything that I have to take supplement-wise. It'll be nice. 1 whole day, then 3 whole days, then 5 whole days, then 7 days, none of these shenanigans. I can't wait. Oh yeah, we are no longer participating in sugar. What do you and Aviram like talking about? Everything.
What?
I'll let him talk about that. Baby, what do we like to talk about?
She's doing the first 24 hours, no water, no food. Then she's going to re-nourish her body for 6 days. Then the next week, she is going to do either 2 or 3 days, no water, no food. Then she's going to replenish her body for 4 days. Then that next week, she's going to keep trying to go longer and longer and longer without food and water so that her body and her belief will eat her cancer. And there's no scientific studies, in my opinion, that support her understanding of this and how she's executing it.
About.
What we like to talk about? What do you mean? We're talking about everything.
Yeah, that's what I said. But that was the
there is
question.
no one thing that we especially like
I
to
think
talk
so.
about. We're talking about everything.
But everything. And for me, I'm not doing caffeine because I'm trying to keep my sympathetic nervous system as calm as possible. But I will drink green juice.
Nope.
Jessie Lee, loves seeing you so happy with your man and your bestie. You're such an inspiration. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can you use ketones with the carnivore diet? I always did. Yes, his accent with a bunch of hearts. I know. You should hear him dirty talk. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
We're gonna get banned.
We're gonna get bond. We're gonna get bond. James Bond. That sounds like some like a role play.
007.
Oh. Well, thanks for sharing the henna hair dye. You're welcome. What time does Dry Fast start? I don't know, like 8 o'clock maybe or something. What color personalities are you in, Aviram? I am red yellow. He is. I don't know. Have you ever done the color personality test?
No, fine.
I'd
No,
actually
but
like you to do it
let's-
because he definitely has like some of that green in him
I
a
was
lot of
thinking
time.
that too.
Me? What?
Yeah. I have a test for you. Another test.
You're either red and green like a Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
He's also fun though.
Or-
But he's super yellow too.
You're probably what?
Yellow?
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
What are you talking
babe.
about?
What
Yeah.
color were you gonna say? Blue? Is that what you said? Oh.
I
You
like-
have taken this?
I
It's
like
not
blue.
about the colors you like.
It's not about
sweetheart.
what you like, no.
Oh, so don't confuse me.
I love you, Paul. I love that. So look up autophagy if you want to hear more about starving cancer. Autophagy is the word that you're looking for. You think it's incredible I reconciled with my mom? Yeah, it felt good to do so. Do these expire? Yeah, they got expiration dates. I've drank expired ones before. And then, it's okay, Terry Lynn. She says, I didn't see it. Charge me. It's okay. Do I speak Arabic? No. We have Hebrew in this house.
I know some of the voice stuff's off. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, you guys can still ask questions. I know you're being nosy, but you don't comment. That's okay. You can comment. You can ask questions. Are we still asking questions? Yeah, you can ask questions. What was that face, Courtney?
I was thinking, I almost wanted to say, no medical questions, she's not a doctor.
Oh.
Does she have restrictions on what she can say now that she is a VP of Prove It? What?
I love that you weren't even looking at me. You're like, what was that face?
I know, but I can see you in my periph.
Peripherals.
In my periph.
I might be heading out soon.
If you don't exercise regularly, do you recommend getting into an exercise routine before taking these? No. Just get started. And the best way to take them is make them in the mornings, drink them, and then just don't eat till you're hungry. The appetite suppressant is pretty incredible. The shaman we found through a mutual friend of ours who also does some energy healing, but this lady is just like the bomb. Can you-
Oh, for sure it's a shaman, but it's a woman. Shaman. Is that a gender neutral term? A shaman? Okay.
can you hand me
Is that
those
it?
labels, please? Yeah.
I was waiting for
Whoa, little girl. And she's really, 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 really amazing. So,
Which girl?
She is.
I'll
Dr.
send her
Amy,
a
she's
hand.
in. Eee,
like
nice
her?
snacks. She's in Ireland right now. So,
Yeah, she is. Till the beginning of
the
July.
30th, yeah. All right, Georgine, if you are still watching live,
Oh, we're gonna go
Georgine.
see her?
Yeah. Georgine is getting a clearance bundle caffeine free. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. No, like if it's not, I don't make any medical claims. So the problem is if I come on here and I say things like, oh, that will cure your cancer. Oh, that will make you pregnant. Oh, that will cure PCOS. Oh. Like, I'm not your doctor. Like, I don't like when people tell me like, oh, drink this oil and you're going to be cancer free.
She has literally said this over and over and over again, and she has called doctors chemo pimps. She has said that the system is rigged. I'm not saying that insurance is squeaky clean. I'm not saying that the United States medical system is the best. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying that her influence in what she's done in the past, she can't now say, I have done everything above board, when in the past and all of the streams she's done have not been above board. And she has influenced people. And we know she's influenced people by the amount of people who are tagging her in their stories about doing the coffee enemas, about going holistic route, about all this other stuff.
I'm like, there's a reason you can't make medical claims like that because it doesn't work on everybody. So just like being mindful, you know. Did my mom follow me on social media? No, I had blocked her from everything. So, well, there's people that I've blocked that still stalk me. Hi, I know you're watching. But I don't think my mom did that. And I certainly, yeah, I hadn't seen her. I was shocked when I saw her, and she had let her gray hair grow out. The trolls on YouTube are obsessed with me. I would be obsessed with me too. If I was you, I'd wanna be me.
What? It's one thing to find someone doing a business practice like in the scamosphere or generally unethical business practices. That's a whole category. Within unethical business practices, there are unethical recruiting practices, and then we see the multi-level marketing companies pop up because they are using information control, emotional control, and thought control in their recruiting processes. A lot of them do. I'm not saying they all do. I'm saying a lot of them do. And that is why we do some of these videos. And yes, the people with most of the influence who are actually public figures, who are setting the example for their downlines, are the best examples to use because they are successfully using information, thought, behavior, and emotional control to get people to join their opportunity, and then they live luxurious lifestyles off of the financial sacrifices of their downlines. These companies have been around since the 1800s. And who's honestly gonna do something? These MLM companies make donations to political campaigns so that they have favorable laws in states like Utah and others, in Texas, I guess, too, in California and other places where they can continue to grow unchecked. And who's harmed in this process? The consumer. That's why we report things to the Federal Trade Commission. The Federal Trade Commission is great. They're a relatively small organization. And there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of multi-level marketing companies. And on top of that, these hundreds, if not 1,000 multi-level marketing companies have millions and millions of reps. And so even if you write to your congressman, even if you write to your senator, what are they going to do? I don't know. You could vote someone else in. Does that mean they're not going to take financial donations from these multi-level marketing companies? I don't know. What about lobbying? I don't know. What has been successful in the past is bringing the attention to the consumer so that you can inform them so they can make a better decision that balances out the behavior control, the information control, the thought control, the emotional control that is shoved in your face by these top leaders, and that the consumer can decide for themselves. And hopefully we affect the bottom line in such a big way, like we're seeing with Beachbody, like we're seeing with other companies, and like we saw with Black Oxygen Organics. And even though they're starting up again, creators in this sphere, not me, but people like Kira and Kat and Savannah and Amanda and other people helped to bring down a multi-level marketing company. Just regular people finding content, exposing it, and reporting it to the FTC. Just normal people, because everyone else who is too busy writing laws didn't have time to protect the consumer. And then all of a sudden, when people started getting hurt and people made a big enough fuss, suddenly they cared. So yeah, us little hater people on the internet, if you're doing something that's shitty or unethical, which I would say your health claims fall into the unethical category, and that you are making money off of scaring the shit out of people, hopefully other bigger people than me are going to have something to say about it.
I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. The honey cream was delicious. Yes, it is very, very, very good. Yes, all orders are still getting a free gift as well. They do owe me money. They wouldn't have a channel without me. That's true. It's
Facts.
true. I like that comment.
Facts. That's funny.
We wouldn't have a channel without you. One of my first videos was on a new skin distributor who was promoting skits of the Ku Klux Klan. It wasn't a good video. It was one of my first videos I did. And he's a big distributor in Nu Skin. A lot of my videos are on guys in the industry, and some of them are on women, and there's other people that I think are non-binary. In general, the percentages of women targeted in multi-level marketing far exceeds the number of men targeted in multi-level marketing. So it does make sense that some of the percentages of content made about women or people who identify as women or whatever the right term is, and I'm not saying that to be flippant, I'm nervous and scared to say the wrong thing, that it weighs in favor of the people who are targeted the most. And if you're targeting people who are vulnerable, we're gonna try to bring attention to it, because who's gonna step in? It's twisty. It's technically not illegal. Is it morally wrong? Some people have a whole host of different moral standards, but it certainly is twisty, and it certainly seems wrong to me. And yeah, I do Jessie Lee Ward a lot. I do. And Karina has a whole channel that's not on Jessie Lee Ward. Good night, Patricia. I just even if people have videos on you, where's the change behavior? Why don't you give a crap about the people who are giving up so much of their money and paying into your commission, and you don't give a shit about them, and you don't give a shit about how you recruited them into your company or what you did to target people when they leave your company? That seems like a big deal to me, and it seems like a big deal that other people know about that too. The person that you should trust was a person on her team, Erin Bees. You can hear the whole story there. I covered her because when I was in Mary Kay back in February 2014, I started listening to Jessie Lee Ward, and I thought she had great things to say. And as time went on, and as more information came out, she started changing, I was like, oh my God. And when I started figuring out that she was not a person that I could respect anymore, I took a long, hard think that her influence is far-reaching, and I hope I have a channel without her. I hope that some of y'all are here for other content other than Jessie Lee Ward.
One of them didn't have a business without me either, so, you know.
She's an asshole.
The truth hurts.
The extra publicity.
It's funny. It's like,
So funny.
Good night, Linda.
business question. Sure. You know all about tubby time, tea time, etc. From all 6 to all around all the time. What the heck would I do live and talk about? Dude, people love when you're live with your kids. They really do. There's something real about it. Some people won't love it, but people that are
I'm
parents.
sorry the audio's messed up. She's just saying use your kids on lives. And she's saying that lives do better when you show your kids on them.
Will love it.
And that's the whole point.
Yeah, you're
like,
trying to find people that are your people. You're not trying to find people that are annoyed by your kids. If you've got kids, they want to see a leader who's making money, who also has kids running around and causing a scene and doing the most. So
being
you don't
patient with
feel
your
bad
children
about it.
and being real with your kids and the way you speak to them, they want to see that. Like they want to learn from you.
Keep your kids off the internet. And if you have a business, don't exploit your kids to make money. Thanks, Bunny Melon Bee. Allegedly, Courtney wouldn't have a business without her either. Good point, Ann. Thank you.
Yep. It's very, very true. All right, Michelle.
And also learn how to find joy in what you do, because if you don't do that, people smell your inauthenticity.
Courtney's talking right now.
For sure. Yeah, cut me my check. Let's go. I agree, Andrea. yeah, the rawness, the realness. I mean, I think it's ultimately the same reason you follow me, right? I mean, no matter what happens in my life, I'm still me. I've always stayed.
Scrub it and see if it fixes it, because I know that.
Yeah. Oh, you're not bothering about asking me questions. I need to make some videos on my YouTube channel where it's just 220 packs. Becky,
FAQs.
Where I tell the story of like how I found it, etc., etc., etc. So yeah. You can buy trials from whoever. Yes. How was a birthday dinner? It wasn't my birthday dinner. I went to a friend's birthday dinner. It was great. You're starting ketones because of these lives. I love that, Terry Lynn. Yeah, my hair is just wavy. I just didn't do anything to it. You love the glasses. Thank you. You just go to iBuy Direct. I think they were pretty inexpensive. I have the cutest smile. Thank you, Terry. You're sweet. It was funny having my mom smile next to me for the first time since I obviously had my teeth done since I haven't seen her in 5 years. We're so cute together. I know. What do you think? You think we're cute together, babe?
I think we are cute, very cute.
I think
You gotta speak up.
Yeah, they can't hear you.
Oh, I think we are very cute together.
Yeah. We always had the same teeth. Those teeny tiny baby teeth are from my mom. And so smiling next to her now I have whatever.
That's really funny.
Yeah. How do I feel workout pick line? Without the pick line, I guess is what you're typing. I'm so thankful it's gone. So thankful it's gone. Our teeth were exact. I had the same tiny teeth, and now since I got my teeth done, I've got these, the teeth that Dr. Appa says, I make teeth the way people's teeth should have been, which I always thought was kind of cool. So, yeah. Mitoplex changes the flavor of the ketone. I think so, too. Aviram says it doesn't.
Well, it depends what you're using and how you're using it.
Yes.
If you put in lime, Mitoplex in a lime time, it's not gonna change the flavor because they're the same flavor. And if you're using unflavored one on any ketone flavor, there is no flavor to an unflavored one.
Guys, I think he's warming up to live videos. What do you think? I think it tastes like pebbles, so I think it does change pebbles,
Me too.
like
Me too.
rocks. So I do not think it is flavor free. Like,
Jesse Lee and I
he says.
have a
Have
really strong sense of smell, and I think that is a huge factor in why we taste it when you add the original flavor to our
Well,
ketone.
first of all,
By the way, Renee says birthday cake is my favorite, Aviram.
First of all, can I ask you a question, please?
Sure.
Have you taste pebbles so that you say that it
Well,
tastes
it
like?
tastes like minerals, like licking a rock or something. Like
Did you lick rock before? Probably.
You know what? You know what it is.
I
What
might
it
have been
is?
a rock licker.
It
What
never
did it-
happened.
I mean,
What did
if
you say?
Did it,
You know, like if you like a supplements or something powdery, and then all of a sudden, like your hand is up by your mouth, like you can smell.
I think he is trying to be more having a rapport with everyone. I think there's probably more phrases that he's more comfortable saying that make it sound like he has less of an accent, and then there's other phrases that he's not as comfortable saying that sound like he has more of an accent. I'm just saying that from my people that I know who are Egyptian on my aunt's side who speak Arabic. So
You can smell your taste. Like,
No, I'm washing my hands and then.
you can taste the
yes,
smell.
I can too, but maybe he doesn't have a strong sense of whatever.
What?
So he told us he couldn't smell for years. So who?
Oh yeah, so that's probably
I
why.
didn't say that.
What
Smell for years. I
He's
didn't
so
say
mad.
that.
What did
When
yeah, because y'all don't listen to him. Not that it matters, but
did I say that?
what did you say to us then?
I didn't say I couldn't smell for years.
After Chase did your nose, what did you tell us?
Yes, you can breathe.
Breathing, not
Which is a huge
smelling.
part of tasting.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
true.
No, it's not true.
Yes. Hi,
No,
Danielle.
it's not true.
Okay, so we need to figure
Even when I
something.
got COVID, I didn't lost my taste
What did
and
you
the
say,
smell.
Cecily?
What do you mean I go delete?
Aviram's feisty. I know.
It makes me want to buy it.
It's like $60 in free products, ish.
It's not.
Oh, that's true.
It is $60. What do you mean? It's like.
Oh.
Thank you for.
Oh well, this is why Jessie Lee is. I don't do math. All right, y'all are getting lucky
That's
today.
why you don't.
My bad.
I'm at the top of the pyramid. I prove it, but I'm also doing these bundles that don't make the distributor any money. Great. Oh God, did we pause? We paused. Dang it. 1 second. We are at 40 minutes and 8 seconds. Yesterday. Oh, you don't want to open. Oh God.
This is why Jessie Leash is. I don't do math. All right, y'all are getting lucky
That's
today.
why you don't.
My bad.
Yeah.
She just made a face like that's $60. Jessie
Yeah,
Leash
that's
free
very
gifts.
un-Jewish for me.
That's very.
Sorry, so they're not gonna ban us.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna work on.
You gotta put price points for him so he knows what he's giving.
Okay. My bad. Terry, I don't know how to charge you shipping. I think you could probably order shipping if you wanted to. It's like, but don't worry. I mean, it's fine. Is it cheapest to buy from the back office? So it depends. You could do that, but if you ordered all these flavors from the back office, you couldn't
He may
because they're
have
not all
had,
available.
like, if he had a collapsed or whatever, I don't think he had his nose done. Maybe he did, but if you have a collapsed whatever one side is and you can't breathe, I think that's what they're talking about, but I don't know.
VIP customers have most of them, but not all of them. But it would be like a $2,500, more than that, I guess, like a $3,000 order. So, if you want to order $3,000, go. I'll give you my link. A kiss, please. It's been like a half hour.
Yes. I need coffee.
Honey kisses.
Coffee.
What about ketones?
Just rubbing it in
Little
his wife's
Turkish
face
coffee, man.
again.
This man loves his Turkish
Deviated
coffee.
septum.
Congrats
Thank
on the PICC
you.
line removal. Thanks. It made me feel like I was sicker than I am.
Yes.
And really, my breathing is not perfect yet. We're not 100% back, but I am not coughing how I was coughing. Wouldn't you say, babe?
Yeah.
Correct.
It really
I'm
is.
not
true.
babe, but
Yes, all
I
the
will answer.
Oh, you're not.
I'm not.
You're Joshua's babe.
We've never called each other babe.
Really? Babe?
You and I. Oh,
You have called Joshua your baby daddy. You've called all of your close friends' spouses your baby daddy. I could not have pretended this. My partner is British and sometimes her accent sounds American on some words. I got that done and it saved my life and I could finally breathe. It does because she has said in one of the earlier lives, we did it on my channel, and if you know the history and from a historical perspective, obviously not religiously, but a historical perspective of what was written in caricatures of Jewish people that was done to dehumanize them, and that parts of their bodies were drawn in newspapers and stuff to start to build like distrust among them. And she was saying that his nose wasn't like Jewish people's nose because whatever she said something about his nose because it wasn't like traditional Jewish nose. And she continues to say that stuff around him all the time. And everyone asks, does he know that she is being anti-Semitic? Maybe he does, or he recognizes it and shrugs it off because he loves her. Or he knows that he has a lot of money if he gets to stay with her. I don't know.
I mean,
You don't call each other babe?
no, you and I.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we've never said that.
We have not.
I will say babe, but I've never really said that to you.
Yes.
It literally
He's coming out of his
it
shell.
literally was entirely made up, and the newspapers that you go back and you look at the tropes and the things that were done by artists and the writings that were done to actually target and dehumanize a whole group of people is freaking wild. Same thing for people, and I only know here in America because of slavery, but the same thing or very similar things to dehumanize a whole group of people because of their skin color. She said Jessica. She said she didn't believe he was Jewish because he didn't have a big nose. Jessica with a memory. Jessica has like a photographic memory.
Baby, they say you're coming out of your shell.
What shell?
Like a turtle.
I'm not a turtle.
I know.
I'm a ninja turtle. You're a turtle. You eat so much vegetables. So much lettuce.
Okay, that's true. I really am the turtle of this relationship. No doubt about it. What shell?
Oh, she wanted us to talk.
Oh.
I think that was another example of a saying that he didn't grasp. She knew he didn't grasp it. She and Courtney were getting a laugh out of it. Instead of saying, that's a saying, you're coming out of your shell, like you are getting more comfortable around everyone. And instead of explaining it, she laughs at him. And he's trying to hold his own in this interaction. And he said that.
I'll be wrong.
Yo.
What is your favorite benefit of ketones?
Seriously, it's given me very, 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 very good energy and very, 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 very good focus.
I don't know.
Yes, it's much better.
No.
He said energy and something else.
I think it was fitting. Mine is the same. Same.
Yes.
Do you know if drinking ketones can affect your blood pressure?
Love it.
Not that I know of. Want to jump on and show you some love? Tell you look great. Thank you. Laura says I've been drinking ketones for 3 years. My blood pressure's fine. In fact, my blood pressure has lowered.
She's not going to give medical advice, but she's going to read comments of people who have anecdotal evidence or anecdotal examples of their own situation lowering when it might not even be related to ketones. And so then someone listening is going to say, I need to lower my blood pressure. I'm going to try ketones.
Wow, wow, wee wow. I can't have my blood pressure any lower. I have naturally low blood pressure. So I can't do that. But, yeah. You take medicine for blood pressure and drinking ketones lowered your blood pressure. You had to cut the medicine. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Right, I don't know that song, but it's okay.
American, maybe. If y'all know that song, drop me a heart. I want to know who knows that song. They're like siblings. I know these two.
Is
Yeah.
that
They're saying you two are like siblings. Huh?
It feels like that.
You two.
Us. You and I.
These siblings?
You
Because you're bickering.
How we can be siblings? I'm like...
We look exactly alike.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you are like 100% Ashkenaz. And,
My sweet Sephardic.
He said, you're 100% Ashkenazi to Courtney. And Jessie Lee said, my sweet Sephardic. There's so many things going back and forth and things I had to cut out because it was just either dead space or them counting, and I'm trying to get all these like different things, and then I don't get all of the things they're saying. I know that Jessie Lee Ward made a big deal about his like lineage and stuff like that, and why he was attractive to her, because if he was this specific type of Jewish person instead of another type of Jewish person, and then they're making a comment here, but I don't get it because I haven't learned everything yet.
You know, just wait. In 8 years, you two will start to look alike. Jessie Lee can't tell the difference between Joshua and I now.
We don't have similar faces though, really.
Yet.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Do you think this is a thing, guys? Can we talk about this? Do faces evolve over time? Because I was having this moment where I had a problem knowing who Caden looked like. If Caden looked like Courtney or if Caden looked like Joshua. I didn't know. And then there was this photo of the two of them together. And I was like, you MFers.
Yeah, she said Sephardic and Ashkenazi. Courtney's coming across so desperate, it's sad and weird. No, he's playing into the anti-Semitic lie that Ashkenazim are white Europeans and Sephardim are not. He's doing anti-Semite work for them. Thank you. And y'all, if you haven't watched the video that Rivka did, she goes through and explains all of this nuanced stuff that I don't get because I am still learning about it. And Rivka's video like is succinct and it's clear and it's easy to follow, and also she's here in the live chat a lot to help us out. He's playing and she said no, he's playing on the anti-Semitic. Rivka, I'm sorry again, is I think you've told me before and I'm sorry that I am not doing the correct thing. Are your pronouns she, her, or they, them? I'm sorry. If you could remind me again. But Rivka said no, he's playing into the anti-Semitic lie that Ashkenazim are white Europeans and Sephardim are not. He's doing anti-Semite work for them.
I'm not the problem. The problem is you. You look the same now.
We don't have the same jawline at all. I have a butt chin. He doesn't.
You still look like you could be very related.
Which is weird. Let's not.
I know,
say
but
that.
I mean, like, I'm just saying. You want to see Aviram and Courtney? They do not look anything alike.
Okay, thank you.
Go
Rivka.
into the camera for
Yeah,
you.
come here.
Okay.
Come look at this. Come here, baby.
But you know what? We are a blended family, Avi.
Yeah, we're a blended family.
Haley, Sephardic is a Jewish ethnic group exiled to the Iberian Peninsula and a few other places, while Ashkenazim were exiled to Central Eastern Europe. I appreciate everyone in the chat giving me grace and extending me grace when I'm need it. I thank you. Thank you.
Why are you talking about the word blended family?
Because we can still be brothers, siblings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You think so?
They do not look similar.
Yeah.
And
Just
we,
missing a mustache. So.
oh my god, and we do not look similar.
Look, she's grabbing his hand. Y'all can't see it because here, let me unlock it. Look at the way that she... Here, I'll make it bigger. I'm not into body language. The grabbing of like, come back over this way. And what is Courtney doing? We don't know.
Look.
Look at you two.
We'll go back. Screenshot. Nothing was photoshopped.
What are you doing?
Smile. You got
Just
a
a face.
big smile. Just big smile.
No, come back on the camera. We don't look alike.
No, we don't look like.
Listen.
Apparently, Brazil has a sizable Ashkenazim community in the nation. I read this on one of the genealogy websites. Haley, no, still indigenous to Israel, just exiled to the Iberian Peninsula involuntarily.
I'm just saying.
She
Your
says
face,
yes.
Your face has evolved to the point where people thought you got a nose job.
Nose job, cheek jobs, jaw job. It's true.
You added deeper dimples. They didn't say that, but they did get more
People are
defined.
crazy. Soulmates tend to look alike. That's all I know. Aw. We both have dark hair.
Bye bye.
But I'll see you next time.
We both have distinct and chiseled features, so you think we will start to look alike.
See?
Well, he's super hot, so if I start to look like him, I'm not going to be mad about it.
It will work. You will both start to look like each other.
Baby, you ready to look like this?
What are we talking about? I'm sorry, I lost. What are we talking
We're
about?
talking about how people start to look the same when they...
We
are
and me
together
and you
for a long
gonna
time.
look alike?
Yeah, we're just going to start blending together.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That sounds
You know, we
good.
swap DNA so much that, just going to start overtaking each other. Many of us are walking around dehydrated. Although tomorrow I'm doing a dry fast, so I feel like I need to drink a lot of water right now. Okay. Very nervous about that, but I think it's gonna be great. Dry fast, no water, no food. If you don't know, I got diagnosed with cancer. Now you know. I'm gonna burn this MF out of my body. Kaylee, mind over matter. I mean, I stayed in that ice bath for over 5 minutes, and I really could have stayed longer. I think I was just starting to get kind of bored. So I know that everything is mind over matter, for sure. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on it. I gotta have some autophagy going on. I love it. There's a lot behind the scenes right now, not so much in front of the camera for VP stuff, but trust and believe there's a lot happening and shifting and moving behind the scenes. And you're right. I love it. It's kind of like what I was doing, but in a much more formal manner. And I love working with the other leaders in the company, and it's allowing us to come together really the way we should have been able to. So can I just say I freaking love to see Lazarus in your stories. So much healing I can see. Yes. Was that a bark? What is she doing? Did she bark? I don't know if that was a bark or not.
Let's just close that.
Yeah, you're fine. Take your time. We have no label for it yet anyway, so. No rush. No rush. No rush. No rush. When can we hear the podcast with Ed? Whenever he releases it. So he hasn't released it yet. I think probably in a couple of weeks, maybe 4 to 6 weeks. I don't have an answer to it, but I'm really excited. He said it was the best episode he's ever done. She is barking out there. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. You just placed your... And yes, Aviram's out of his shell. So, you know, we love when he's out of his shell. Do you guys like when he talks? I'm just curious now. Now I'm just curious. What?
So Wookie, how she bullied
the bed over there?
No, the bed.
That's rude of her. So here's 20 caffeine, and there's going to be 20 caffeine free too. Yes, he is funny, and he tells it like it is. I know. Oh, he's...
Sorry, Caspian was having a dream and he was breathing hard, so I was just trying to check on him. I think he's having a dream. You okay, buddy? You hot? Okay. He's okay. I messed up.
He's wonderful.
Oh, really?
Yes, really, honey. These are pure therapeutic ketones. They put you in ketosis in an hour or less. The benefits are fat loss, muscle preservation, better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, and better digestion. That's what these are. You mix them in water, ketosis in an hour or less. He has great energy just like you. Yes, he's awesome. I love hearing from him. Can always learn something from your man. Yes, he's so awesome. Yes, he's a handsome man with a
This
beautiful
one also
woman.
goes in?
No. They love you, babe. Nowhere. That's just for the next order.
Okay.
And I gotta grab 20. You believe everyone comes into your life at the right time? I agree. You make love look easy. I mean, it is easy. It's work, but like we talked about in our podcast.
You make love look easy? I don't even know what to say.
You decide if it's worth it or not, and it's.
You decide if it's worth it or not. So when he left his spouse and was on Bumble while still married, you can now make some of these type of foundational statements about relationships when your partner is not separated from his wife religiously or legally yet.
It's been worth it for us. So we make the sacrifices to make it work. Is your assistant still working with you? Carissa, yes. Yes, she is. Carissa's great. Oh, Jessie Lee, does he have 2 boys? He does. I'm remembering things you said you saw for yourself ages ago, and just, wow, I know. Isn't it crazy?
What?
I used to talk about how, I was going to have 2 sons, and she's followed me forever. I love this lady, like literally 8 years or something, forever. She's like, wait, doesn't he have 2 sons? I'm like, yeah. It's crazy how God works, darling. Crazy.
Those aren't your kids. Those are not your kids. That's disrespectful. It's disrespectful on so many levels. I don't even know where to start. Champ, you okay? You want to go out? Hold on. I'm going to let my dog out. You okay? You want to go in here? You want to go here? You okay? He fell asleep when the lights were on, and it's just late now. I can't believe she said that. Did you see the movements and the motions? She is implying she claims his kids. Yeah. The sacrifice of being with him legally or religiously disgusting, and stop talking about his children. And again, I'm not, like, when there's families that come together, like with step parents and stuff like that, when, like, you're not doing this fluffery, like what's going on here in the backstory, that I can't share all the backstory, but it's worse than you think.
No problem. No problem at all. It's just electrolytes. So for people that are really trying to get their water in, they're probably drinking just nonstop. You would just pee out any extra electrolytes. Julie's right here. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Julie.
Hi. Oh, Coonby, you getting some daddy love? Yes, you are. You getting some daddy love, and then we go outside on the WALK. Yes, and he speak Hebrew to you. You learn Hebrew. Daddy teach you Hebrew. You're the smartest boy that ever was in the entire world. Yes, you are, Kimber Charles. Smartest boy that ever was. Smartest boy. Loves his mommy the most of the world. Do anything for mama. Is daddy hitting you too hard? He's scratching you too hard? You loving daddy. You love daddy. Boom. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Is my arm sore now from taking the PICC line out? No. I was actually a little worried about it, but not at all.
I was actually a little worried about it, but then I didn't follow the doctor protocol of wearing a compression sleeve for the extended amount of time that the doctor told me to after I removed the PICC line, and so I'm feeling fine now. Great. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Wait. What?
Not at all. Maria, thank you for your order. We're kind of excited about it because it's 8 and we're going to do some date night stuff now. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. The link is pinned. If you have questions, feel free to reach out and you can ask. Any questions that you have, you can also text me 972-236-7576. Yes, slowly, like over an hour. And then Mitoplex throughout the day. Any questions, my DMs are open. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Ciao.
That's it. That's the end. That's it. Why did I do this one? Because of what she said about his kids being her kids, because of her dry fasting nonsense that's going to, if someone follows her advice, that's harmful to other people. Telling someone that they're working up to not drinking or eating for extended periods of time and how that's going to give her some miraculous medical intervention of her cancer, that is harmful misinformation. And this is the other stuff. The mushrooms, I don't even know what that website's doing, and all of the recommendations they have, maybe they do have scientific studies to back it up, but she has affiliate link associated with that. She's doing the Gerson method. She has an affiliate link associated with the juicer. And every time she is weaponizing people's phobias so that they're scared to go the traditional medical route, and all they have left to turn to is her alternative therapies that she is making money off of each and every one of those. That is freaking twisty. That's twisty. I fell asleep partway through, but I came back. Becca, you are a champ. Thanks for hanging out. I hope that this helps. And again, it's like, if you so like Jessie Lee Ward, are you even going to sit through a video of the critique, I don't know. And I was thinking about this over the weekend. I didn't stream a ton. I did a game stream on Sunday, and I don't remember what I did on Saturday. And I'm just thinking to myself, if I'm really trying to help people who are still in multi-level marketing, is my type of content I'm producing something that they would even want to watch? Because I remember when I was getting out of Young Living, I ran across one of Chelsea's videos when I was still in, and I ran across the other bigger creator at the time. And then I started watching more videos, but it was very like, I'm thinking about me back then and then me now, and I'm thinking, am I the type of content that would be a safe place for someone to lurk and listen and figure stuff out if they would even like want to listen about their leader being twisty or the company being twisty? And it's like, should I be focusing on companies, or should it still be a combination? Because some people are hardcore believers in the idea that Jessie Lee is a perpetrator and a victim of multi-level marketing. And even after working with Stephen Hassan for almost a year, I still don't know if I believe that about every single person. And that's me being uneducated. I get it. I just don't. I don't know, because I specifically hope that there's information about specific people who have a lot of influence that balance out the scales of their influence that they are sharing online, that really capture the attention of people who want to sign up with them. And I hope there's weighted videos out there. If someone's looking for Jessie Lee Ward stuff, or Beachbody stuff, or Emily Favre stuff, or Natasha Pearson, or whatever it is, that they can find it, and maybe they'd even be willing to watch it. I don't know. So I gotta figure it out. Y'all, thanks for hanging out. Hope you get some good sleep or have a good day. And thank you, Jennifer. Have a good day or evening, and I will see you on the next live stream or recorded video. Okay, goodbye.